games of rugby league for round number 12. We are live. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for the Cronulla Sharks and my boys, the Gold Coast Titans. And this one's actually going to be quite a good game in my personal opinion. I do believe the Titans obviously are favourites and they definitely deserve to be favourites. However, defensively, we all know they're going to be a bit of a shocker. The old defensively. But attacking-wise, they are dangerous and potentially a top 4 team. But bottom 4 team in regards to their defense. So, look, the Titans can be looking to score a lot today, and hopefully they can fix on their defense. The Sharks, on the other hand, they are literally sitting in the bottom 4 right now, and I think that's ridiculous considering how they're actually a pretty decent team on paper. I think that with the Sharkies, you know, they are a good team on paper and they do have the ability to be a good team. But obviously that loss of John Morris as their coach and all the shit that's going on in the organisation right now has really made them fall behind this season. So look, it's going to be an interesting game here. It's going to be a very interesting game here. But I think the Titans should be able to come through. I think they should be able to come through. However, I will say this: the last 5 games in a row the Titans have played against the Sharkies. Partially, the Sharkies have actually won. Didn't actually realise this. The last 5 games in a row, the Sharks have beaten the Titans. So they're a bit of a bogey team for the old Gold Coast right now. Dasmate says lots of points in this. I'm assuming so too, mate. I'm assuming so too. I think both teams will be up for the fight in regards to scoring some points. And also both teams aren't exactly the greatest defending teams. Obviously, last year, the Sharkies were a very good attacking team and very poor defensive team. So that's kind of what they're bringing into this year too. But they haven't exactly scored a great deal of points. Last week, they had that 13-12 win over the Dragons. Look, I think that was, it was an okay win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an okay win. They didn't look that great. The Dragons definitely didn't look great, and it was very interesting, to say the least. Very interesting, to say the least, in that game between those two very, very average teams. Sporty Man Rules says, hello mate. Ryan Willis says, hey, Blaze. Hello, mate. Theo says, Titans win by more than 10. Look, I think that realistically, the Titans should be winning by a good 13-plus margin. They should be. Will they? I don't know, but they should be. Titans team today, Brimson as the fullback with Don and Sammy as the wings, Kelly and Herbert in the centres, and Boyd and Fogarty as the halves, Rain as the hooker, with Wallace and Fotueka as the front row forwards, and then we got Proctor, Fafita, and Fasumalawi as the back rows there for the Gold Coast. Stevie says, Militano is back, so Sharks will win. So a winger coming back means the Sharks will win. Okay, a winger is going to change the Sharks from about like an average team to a good team. There you go. K-Dog says, hey Blaze, up the Titans to win by 20 points. Would love to see it, my man. Love to see it. The boys are coming out here onto the field now. Mitchy Rain coming out and Shawnee Johnson coming out individually. Big old games for them. That Shark supporter says, hello, Shark supporter. I'm going to go with a prediction, and I'm going to say the Titans to win. I'm going to go 36-22. How about that? I'm going to go Titans 36-22. Theo55 says, hopefully I can go to Seabus again soon. Miss the stadium. Brilliant stadium, man. Can't wait to get up there in a couple of weeks' time. I'll let you guys know in a couple of weeks' time. Sporty Man Real says, how do you rate Corey Thompson? I think he's fantastic, but he's not playing today. I think he's still out injured, isn't he? If Corey Thompson is out injured, I'm pretty sure he's been out injured for since that Broncos game, obviously. I'm not too certain that he is playing today. Sharks team today. Kennedy as the fullback with Tracy and Monotalo as the wingers. Chambers and Ramian in the centres with Moylan and Johnson in the halves. Tolman and Woods as the front row forwards, and Brayley is the number 9. Nikora, Graham and Rudolph as the second rowers there. That Sharks point says, I say Sharks 12-10. 12-10? Low scoring for 2 teams that can't defend to save their lives, and low scoring for 2 teams that can both attack pretty well. So I find that quite interesting. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. I think there's going to be plenty of points in this, man. I think you've well and truly underdone that tip. Ryan Willis says, can't wait to see Franklin Bele make his debut. Quest fan says, Titans 38-30. Wow, 38-30. 68 points in the game. That is outrageous. But in the same sense, not exactly crazy ridiculous. Aaron Burgess says, go the Sharks 40-24. 40-24. Jeez. That's just as ridiculous. That's just as ridiculous, that one. We're just doing the welcome to country and welcoming the lads for Indigenous round. Obviously, that's a great jersey there from the Titans, in my opinion, for the Indigenous round. That is just fantastic. And most teams obviously have had a really good jersey. Haven't seen the Sharks one just yet. Nice and dark, though. Getting around it. That Sharks boy says, but no Chad. Chad's not exactly been the greatest for Sharkies this year. Obviously, he's going to the Cowboys next year, so they're probably trying to move on and trying to set up themselves for the future by not playing him. And he'll probably more than likely be... Well, I don't think he'll go mid-season to the Cowboys, but depending on how the Sharkies seasons go, we'll see how they go. Aaron Burgess says, halftime score 12-6 Sharks. I just don't know. I think it could be like an 18-16 bloody halftime score, to be honest with you. Sporty Man Rules says, I'm getting behind the Gold Coast Titans. Good evening, Sporty Man Rules. Let's Let's go, baby. Let's get 2 more thumbs up before the game starts to hit 20. Boom, boom. Theo says the game is a crucial win for the Gold Coast, only because we have the Storm, the Roosters, then Seagulls, then Raiders, and a bye. Unbelievable, right? I know. Our next 4 games in a row is where we're going to really be tested here. We have a pretty good run home at the end of the season, except for the last game against the Warriors, which is obviously our bogey team. The Warriors always seem to beat us, so that's the one that I'm really looking out for, that last game of the season at Seabar Super Stadium. But yeah, we need to win this game because, yeah, Storm next week, Roosters, you know, we got the Seagulls as well. But then again, Manly at Seabass, we usually have a pretty good record against them. So we'll see how we go there. Chet Taylor says Titans and Manly to win. Blaze agree. Yeah, absolutely. So David Fafita is back here for the Titans today, by the way, guys. So he's been missing the last couple of weeks, but he's back. He's had 9 games this season with 9 tries, 11 line breaks, 130 average run meters, and 7.2 average tackle busts. So the big man Fafita is ready to go for another big one, and I'm feeling a double for him. This Sharks team, I think defensively won't be able to handle him, and I think that running it, a man like Sean Johnson should be pretty easy for the big man Fafita. Thank you very much, Aaron Burgess, for subscribing. That Shark Sport says, no, not Fafita. Yeah, Fafita is back. Dave Fafita is back. So it's all well and good to say, Mulatalo's back. The Sharks going to win. Well, Fafita is back for the Titans. So I think I'd be taking a second row forward over a Wangarang day of the week. But in the same sense, here we go, guys. Their game has got underway, and the Gold Coast will be receiving the ball first. Decent little crowd there. At Coffs Harbour. This isn't obviously... Sorry, this isn't a Sharks home game. It is like it's a Sharks home game, but it's not at Cogra. This is at Coffs Harbour. It tells us to go the Titans, get around the Titans. So Titans here, right hand side. Tina Fasua Malawi with the ball 15 metres out here from his own line. And look, I think the Tino's been okay this year. I think he's done his job, and I think he's been one of the betters. But in the same sense, Jared Wallace has been really good in that front row forward line. He just lacks the discipline. But no, he's a very good player, Jared Wallace. And if it's not for that discipline, he'd be one of the primo front row forwards in the competition, in my personal opinion. Preston Hadfield says, do you think the refereeing has been better this round? I haven't noticed a specific problem with the refereeing in this round, no. I think we're all used to the new rules, obviously, and the refereeing this round has been fine, in my personal opinion. So fit tackle with the Titans, and up it goes here from their own 40-metre line. Very good crowd there. Very, very good crowd there. Ula Lamana says, are they playing at the Titans' home ground? No, Titans' home ground is Seabus Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. This is at Coffs Harbour. So Coffs Harbour is basically a couple of hours south of Byron Bay, which is close to the Gold Coast, but also a couple of hours north of Newcastle. So it's basically halfway in between the Gold Coast and Cronulla, which is why they've had it here. So second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're at the halfway point. Dasman says less sin bins this round. There have been. That's because players are obviously starting to really notice it and starting to really focus on not getting sin binned, which is the whole point and emphasis of the NRL, because they knew that it was a... Look, I understand what Peter Valence was saying, but he just came off incorrectly with the way he said it. But yeah, overall, like this was always going to be the way. They would start to adjust it, and then, you know, people will start to realise, wait a second, this is what the high tackles mean. So fourth tackle here for the Sharkies, 25 metres out, and they're going to slip over. Matty Moylan taken down. Right-hand side they go. Sean Johnson gets up to Wade Graham, and Graham's going to get taken down here. So no, that's not Graham. That is Jesse Ramey, two guys who don't look anywhere near each other. Wowee. Why would I say that? Fit tackle here. Centrifascus, if you're going to troll, brother, I'll just hide you from the channel, man. I'm not going to deal with the trolling if you're just going to do that 100%. And there we go. That's going to be a 7 tackle set here for the Gold Coast. Still good for a little bit, like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, but then once he persists, it just gets old. So 2.5 minutes to go here of the, 2.5 minutes gone here of the first half, and that's unfortunately going to be... a 7 tackle set here for the Gold Coast Titans. Let go, baby. So 35 minutes out here from their own line. First tackle here for the Titans. Right-hand side they come, gets it off. It's going to be the big man Brian Kelly. Let's go, baby. 45 minutes out here. Good little set here. Considering it's that 7 tackle set, they're going to be in a nice little attacking position at the end of the set anyway. Thank you very much to Domination for subscribing, a legend. All right, third tackle here for the Titans. They are 45 minutes out here from the line. Right-hand side they come. Chance here, Kevin Proctor. Good old run, 30 metres out. A lot of criticism for Kevin Proctor, which I disagree with. I don't believe he should get as much criticism as he does get. I think he's a good leader for the team, and maybe his defence needs a little bit of work, but in the same sense, like I still think he's doing just finally on the Gold Coast. Fifth tackle here for the Gold Coast. They are 10 metres out of the Sharkies line. Can they get one early days? Can they get one early days? Mitch Rain left hand side. This defense doesn't look great. Tanner Boyd with a nice little kick through. Hey! Boom! 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 Brian Kelly, baby! Boom! 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 Ba-da-da-da! Boom! 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 The Gold Coast up 4-0 with a kick to come from right in front. Brian Kelly goes boom! 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 Want you in my room. It is now 4-0 here with a kick to come from right in front. Get around the BK, but Tanner Boyd. Really good kick there. Bounces up perfectly for Brian Kelly running on through. And I told you that left-hand side, right-hand side defense, left-hand side attack for the Titans. I told you there was something happening there because that defense was shocking. That defense was absolutely shocking there from the Sharkies. And when you're coming up against a very, very good attacking team like the Titans, you've really got to lock down your defense. It's like, yes, you don't really need to be a great attacking team to score on this Titans defense, but you need to be a great defensive team to stop this Titans attack. That's the problem. Evidence says, hey Blaze, hello mate, how you doing? WSN Win says, are you Queensland or New South Wales? I'm Queensland, my man. I grew up in Queensland since I was 2 weeks old. Mackenzie Porter says, I hope your team wins. Thank you very much, Mackenzie. Hopefully we do. We're obviously off to a good start here. 4 minutes into the game. So Jamal Fogarty from right in front. Will James says, after next week, Rays have Broncos. Rays, honestly, Raiders, they're really in a shocking situation right now. They're really in a shocking situation. So Jamal Fogarty here for a kick from right in front. And he will slap that little bad boy right on through. So this 6-0 here to the Gold Coast Titans after 5 minutes of the game. Ooh, let's go. If the Titans do win this game, they go into 7th place, which is obviously very high for the Gold Coast. Obviously, that's where most people predicted the Titans to come. I predicted them to come 7th, and most people predicted them around 7th. They would go above the Cowboys, and they would go above the Dragons with a win here. They don't go above Manly, obviously, because Manly are, firing at the moment. But if the Knights beat Manly, it would bring the Titans within that range. Paddy G says, do you see Boyd or Ash as the long-term 6? Look, it's a good question. Tanner's been having a good couple of games, to be honest with you, man. The last 2-3 weeks have been very positive for Tanner Boyd. And look, I don't think he's been the greatest coming through, but I do believe that he's had a good last couple of weeks. So look, I'd like to see him really evolve with this team, and I think that's what Justin Holbrook's kind of doing. And I do worry for Ash coming out of the fact that he is fit and healthy and raring to go, but unfortunately, Tanner Boyd's just playing too well right now. He's playing well for the Gold Coast, getting some nice attack and movements down. But the only problem with him is that his defense it really does lack. His defense is pretty poor, and he can get bounced off tackles really easily. David Feeder there with a nice little offload, gets it off to Brimo. Mitch Rain. Mitch Rain got taken down 25 metres out from his own line. So personally, look, if you're going to go between the two, I think that from what we've seen from Tanner would leave him as the main guy for now. I can't tell you about long-term future-wise because there's no real guarantee from either of them that Holbrook's not going to go out to the market and say, you know what, wait till next year, and then we're going to go and purchase a primo of halfback. Right-hand side here, chance here for the Titans. Brian Kelly's still going. He's killing him down that right-hand edge. 202 domination says, let's go Titans, get on your man, let's go. So left-hand side here, Titans going to boot this ball down into the corner, and that's going to go straight to, is that Mullett? I don't know, it's Kennedy there with the ball 35 metres out here from their own line. So 34 minutes to go here of the first half. Sharks now with the ball. I don't know what they've been doing defensively in this game, but their defensive coach needs a little bit of work. Craig Fitzgibbon, obviously, coming in as their head coach there for the Sharkies at the end of the year. He might be able to help their defense because obviously he's the defense coach of the Roosters, isn't he? I think he's the defensive coach of the Roosters. Blue Rock says, did you hear about the Schuster injury? I did. I only saw that because of Paddy G, actually. I saw that he said there's no Schuster on his story. And I was like, all right, well, buddy, gee whiz, that's a big loss. But in the same sense, Manly should still be winning that game. Ninth, usually a pretty decent bogey team for Manly. Don't always win it, but always make it close. So be interesting. But I do believe that Manly should be romping against the Knights. Third tackle here for the Sharkies. Oh, slapped away by the Titans. Thank God, mate. Thank God he got that little bad boy away. And it will be a drop out here from the Titans to the Sharks. Benjamin Tan says, who do you think is going to lead at half-time? Well, the team who's leading now is probably going to lead at half-time, mate. That's what I say. What do you expect from me, bro? What do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say? You think I'm going to say the Sharks are going to lead at half-time? I'm a Titans fan, bro. Of course I'm going to say Titans. Gooseberg says, yo, my man, how's your Sunday going? Buddy, it's been better, man. There's been better. So it's 7 minutes gone here in the first half, but hopefully the Titans can win here, and and make it a good one. Even after the old City loss, but the Cubbies did win, so we'll take that one against Cincinnati. Richie Production says, go the Sharks. Kazan Ferrigal says, hi. Hello, Kazan, how you doing? Second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 22 metres out here from the line. Page G says, if Munster is out for Origin, would you put Ponga 6 and Brimson 1? Yes, absolutely. I believe that Ponga shouldn't be going in the number 1 after all this time out at the moment. Anyway, I think Brimson deserves that number 1 spot as we currently speak, but Ponga into the 6 would be brilliant, to be honest with you. Third tackle here for the Sharkies. Let their side chance here. Good D for the Titans. You don't really say that too much, but that will be good D there. Fourth tackle here for the Sharkies. 5 metres out. Can they get something going here? Brayley, right-hand side, 4 tackle. Gets it out to the wing. Oh, that defense doesn't look great here. That defense doesn't look great here. And it's going to be a very easy try. Wowee, that's a very easy try. Wow, wow. That is a very, very easy try there. So the Sharkies will equalise at 4-4 there with a kick to come. And, well, that is not great. That is not great. Jeff Shelton says, hey, mate, how's it going? Been better. Theo says, no, Sharks scored. They did. So try time there to the Cronulla Sharks. And they should make it a 6-6 ball game. My nice little 6-6 ball game. Kaz says, are you going for the Titans? I am a Titans fan. There's no, are you going for the Titans? I am a Titans fan. So, look, that defense is just shocking, man. Like, Brian Kelly, Tanner Boyd. See, this is the thing, man. Like, that defense was just poor. It's just absolutely poor. Theo 555 says Cronulla 6, Gold Coast Titans 6. Well, it's not 6 yet. They haven't got the kick just yet. They haven't got the kick just yet. But BKRmy there goes boom, boom, boom. Right over the line. Only been 9 minutes here. We've already seen 2 tries, so it's dangerous. Will James says Raiders have bye. Broncos, Dragons, Titans, Eagles, Sharks, Eels, Knights, Dragons. Whoa. Let's relax. I'm not reading through all those teams, my man. Shanson, thanks for having me in this live stream, bro. I appreciate you for tuning in. Sport Agent says Will Chambers will play Origin. You shut up! You shut up! Sport Reactions, you shut your damn well mouth when you're talking to me, which is what you're doing because you're in the chat. Obviously, you're talking and you've got your mouth probably shut. But 10 minutes in here, guys, and it is 6-4 here to the Titans with the Sharks here from the conversion from the right-hand side. Can he bang this one in? Probably should be able to. It's not exactly the most difficult of kicks that you'll ever see, but he should be able to grab this one and put it through. So Sean Johnson will... Ooh, not the greatest of kicks, but he will put it on through. So it is 6-6 here. Tied game, 10 minutes in. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys, and subscribe if you are new around here. Welcome back to the Gold Coast Titans defense, eh? Lovely. Lovely. Jess Shelton says, who scored the first try? The first try was the BKRmy. The first try was BKRmy there. With a very strong run through with very poor defense. Cassie Ferrigal says, who is your favourite player in the Titans? Me. Alright, so the Titans here are going to boot this ball down deep into the Sharkies line. These two teams usually play quite close games. They do. The Sharks, like I said, have won the last 5 games in a row against the Titans, but these two teams usually play quite close games, either a field goal in it or 6 points in it. Obviously, back in 2016, the Titans were the ones who broke the Sharks. That's a penalty for the Sharks. That's definitely a penalty too. Obviously, back in 2016, the Titans were the ones who drew with the Sharks to prevent them from getting their win streak going in that season that they won the comp. So that was a memorable one for us. But yeah, usually it's quite close between these two teams. Mevido says, you did say all the time the Titans defense has been lacking. How can they improve that? Well, I don't know. To defend. That'd be a good start. Just to, tackle your man. That'd be a nice little start there. Sport Action says, both teams great attacks and bad defense. Brian Kelly first try. Yeah, Brian Kelly was the first try, but obviously BKRmy was the first try for the Sharks is what they were asking. So Sharks here with the penalty from 5 metres out from their own line, and that's going to put us on the back foot already. Kazan Fergal says Warriors 9th. Yeah, look, the Warriors... they're in a situation like they should have won that game. They really should have won that game, but obviously couldn't get it done in the end, and the Cowboys were able to sneak it. But I feel like the Warriors, this is them. That's how they always play. They should have won a lot more games than they lose. They are better in a lot of the games that they're in. And that they lose, but they can't get it over the line. So that's the typical Warriors outfit right there. So second tackle here for the Sharkies. 40 minutes out here from the Titans line. Third tackle now. Callum Hardy says, what a game, Cowboys and Warriors. It was my favourite game of the weekend and one of the games of the season, in my opinion, so far. Right-hand side here for the Sharks. Out they go. Kennedy taken down 25 minutes out here from the line. Callum Hart, that's right. Ruben says up the Sharkies. Getting around the Sharkies in this one. Fifth tackle here. Tolman taking out 15 metres out. Tolman's a real hard nut forward for the Sharkies. Been doing a job for them, but just not exactly that special for. But left-hand side here. Kicks it through. And yeah, Brimo safely grabs this one at the back 5 metres out from his own line. So left-hand side here, it's going to be Anthony Don now taking it out. So only 10 metres out from their own line. Dennis says we don't know how to close out games. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Titans here, chance. Actually, who are you talking about? Titans, Sharks, or Warriors? Because it fits all. One shoe fits all. So first tackle here. After the set restart for the Gold Coast, which is what they desperately needed, considering it was third tackle inside their own 10. Here you go, chances. Let's go, the Titans. Okay, Dennis is Warriors fan. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And that's going to be a knock-on from the Titans. Lovely. Titans are really struggling here after they scored that first opening try. They usually are a very good team for the opening 10 minutes and then fall apart in the next 30 before starting to do well again in the second half. So this next 30 minutes is going to be a stressful time for the Titans fans. It will be a stressful time. Sporting says both teams are very similar, good forwards and underrated fullbacks. The Sharks forwards are okay. I wouldn't say they've got good forwards. They've got okay forwards. I think their backline is better than their forwards. I'd say their backlines are better than their forwards. Mevedo says, the Don's always been one of my favourite players. The first time I saw him, it was against the Dragons, and Donny had a great inset from defence and ran all the way down to score a try. I think that was at Jubilee, wasn't it, at Cogra? Sean Johnson here, left-hand side, steps inside. Kevin Proctor takes him down. Now, we all know what happened with Kevin Proctor and Sean Johnson last year. No, that's going to be a set restart here, absolutely. So 15 metres out here, Sharkies with the ball right-hand side. They can't Way Graham. It's going to get taken down 5 metres short. Collingwood girls, it's good luck for whoever wins. Go the Titans. Alrighty, so Sharkies here, 4 metres short. Second tackle coming on up. Brayley. Oh, set restart. Jeez. Give him another set restart. Why are the Titans holding on so long in the tackle? I'm not too sure. Tina Fussell with the tackle there, and that's obviously going to be a penalty. I don't know why the Titans are holding. Yeah, it's going to be 10 to bin. I'm sorry, Tina, but that's the right call. I'm sorry, but that's the right call. We just gave 3 or 4 set restarts away with holding down too long. It's going to be a sin bin. It's going to be a sin bin. Like, he did get a warning, though. But the thing is, though, is that throughout that, there was 3 or 4 set restarts, but there was no warning, which is the problem. You're meant to warn the team. You give a penalty and you warn them. You give a penalty and you warn them. We didn't get any warning. There's no warning there from the referee. That is actually the incorrect call. It's the right call if it continues on and he's already warned him, and he never warned him. Hold on a second. There was no warning there. So Sharks can get the ball here, 10 metres out. How can you just miss someone for that with no warning? It's going to be a 2-pointer here. It was going to be a penalty anyway, but there's no way you sin bin him there. Why take the 2? I don't know why they would take the 2 here. I'm not too sure why they would take the 2. They've got a man advantage. They're right in front, and I don't understand why they would be taking the 2 here, the Sharkies. So we'll put this ball through the line. Chop it. Blocker Roach. Is that Blocker talking on the commentary right now? Which means Sharky's looking pretty sharp. Right? What? If they're looking sharp, they'd be going for the try right now. So 8-6 here through the Sharkies. That's what Rules is not good for the Gold Coast. That's all right. It's only 14 minutes in the game, bro. Jay Kerr says the warning is a 5 set restarts in a row, G. No, unfortunately not. The referee has to physically give a warning. That is the rules. The referee has to physically give a warning, which he did not, which is incorrect. So, no, the 5 set restarts in a row, which wasn't 5 set restarts in a row, it was 3, it's not a warning. There was no warning there. So that is the incorrect call. But if you want to troll, be my guest. So 14 minutes in here, and the Sharkies are going to have the ball on their own 5 metres. Zach Ladd says the Sharks lack confidence. That's why they take the 2. Yeah, fair enough. I would agree with that one. Ruben Fennell says, who got binned? Tino Faster Malawi. So first tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. They need to utilise this. They've got a decent attack, and Titans have bad defence on their best of days with 13 men. So they need to be utilising this period right now. You know exactly why you've been timed out, Pete Fredo. Third tackle here for the Sharkies, 40 metres out. The Sharks really desperately need to utilise this as a way to take a significant lead before Tino comes back onto the field. Thank you very much, Truckin' Down Under, for subscribing. Sharks here, Jesse Ramey and Tanner Boyd with some poor defense, but he does get him down there late on, 25 metres out. Here come the Sharkies. Can they get something going here? So 4 tackle here, left-hand side, 25 metres out, gets it off to Moylan. Moylan here to Wade Graham. Wade Graham out to Ramey and no, Chambers. They're going to score. They're going to score. The Titans. This has all come down. This has all come down to the sin bin. Damn it. This has all come down to sin bin. So that's going to be 12-6 here with a kick to come. Man. Titans, eh? A team in the bottom 4 is beating us 12-6 right now. Lovely. Jane Lemon says Titans sucking again. Didn't see you the whole first half of this season, my dude, when Manly weren't doing good. Now it's funny that you turn up now, so I wouldn't be talking too much there, bandwagon. Sport Reaction says Will Chambers try assist. Yeah, I know, Will Chambers with the try assist there. He actually passed the ball. It's actually crazy. It is actually crazy. But the Titans not looking good here to start off. It is actually not looking good here to start off. So, yeah, not looking great here, the old Titans. Damn it, man. Ruben Fennell says, what minute did he get binned? Brother, I have no idea, my man. I have absolutely no goddamn idea. Oh, man. Lawrence says, tried. Mevda says, well, at least your mum as a Shark's going to be happy so far. Yeah, cool. Oh, man. Always with the Titans. It's only early days, only 15 minutes in, but shit, man. Not great. Storm fans says Titans comeback. It's well and truly too early days to be calling comeback. But thank you very much, Patterson, Nicky for subscribing. Yeah, for me, I don't call comeback until it's like, 14 points kind of deal outside of the 2 converted tries. Callum Hardy said, I tipped the Titans, but I kind of want Sharks to win, so Cows stay in 7th. Cool story. So Militalo there with the try. 24 minutes left here in the first half. Titans still with the man of the bin. At least this kind of slows down play, I guess. And the benefit here is that this is why the Sharks should have gone for the 6th half of that sin bin, because they would have scored. They would have scored. And Sean Johnson will get the kick from the curl. Damn it, man. The wind must be pretty strong there. And it will curl around. So it will be 14-60 to the Sharks in the 17 minutes that we've been watching. Wowee. Milos Gamuza says, if Titans win, will Titans jump the Dragons? Yes, the Titans will jump the Dragons and the Cowboys into 6th. Thank you much, Tian and Barnes, for subscribing. Appreciate ya. 2 likes away from 50, guys. Bang up that thumbs up button and obviously join these guys in subscribing so we can get to 10K. We are so damn well close. We're only about 83 away. Wow, we are flying right now. AKA just a dog says, I've got a $1.17 leg multi on the Seagulls game to win $235. Well, there you go. Hopefully you win, mate. Hopefully you win. So 17 minutes, 17 minutes gone here. Sharks with the ball, 10 metres out. Knock on, yes! Knock on! Here come the Titans, let's go. David Feeder with the ball. It's going to be 20 metres out from the Sharkies line. The Titans will get the ball here from a knock on, baby. Oh! From a knock on, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let go. Come on. Theo, sorry, 7th. It's not 6th, 7th. My bad, that's my bad. 7th. So that'll be a knock on there from Sefa Talakai. And it will be... Muhammad, do you really think I'm going to respond to your stupid question, brother? Like, come on, man. Dingo says, Blaze, is your team going to ruin my undefeated streak? No, but Manly might. So 20.5 minutes to go in the first half. Probably not, mate, to be honest with you. But I'm going to insult you regardless. Oh, man. So 18 minutes gone here. Titans with the ball, though. 15 minutes out. They've got a man down. But they're not down and out. That's the bonus here. So Titans here. Right-hand side gives up to Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly steps on the inside. 10 metres out here from the line. NFL says, hey Blaze, how's this game been? Well, we're down 14-6, mate, with a man in the bin. I'm going to have to say with a big fat L on my forehead in regards to how this game has gone so far. Wildcard says, I hope DC is in Queensland captain. He will be, though. Second tackle here for the Titans. Oh, he's lost that ball, hasn't he? No, they haven't called it. Okay, left-hand side here. Chance here for the Titans. Jared Wallace. Oh, Jared Wallace, a nice little run, though. 3 metres out here. Come on, the Gold Coast. Exactly right, Gooseberg. Exactly right. You're spot on there, mate. But the Titans are throwing the ball back about 14 yards. Oh, he's lost the ball forward. Philip Sammy, you're shitting me. You are shitting me. You are shitting me. Wowee. You guys are going to be into... Sally Wood says, Mum and Dad doesn't feel to be a twat. That's probably bingo bango right there. But we're 30 metres, literally 30 metres out from the attacking line. Sam Travasky says, go the Broncos. Yeah, you guys are looking real good down there in 15th place. There's only 16 teams in the comp. Jeez, the Broncos looking the goods, mate. So 21 minutes to go here of the first half. The Sharks get the ball here 20 minutes out from their own line. Sweaty Man Rule says, knock on. Oh, no. It's a knock on. William Hunt says, g'day Blaze and everyone. G'day, mate. You're here for a bloody stream and a half of me being crazy and wild. It's not been the greatest of days for me, so I need a Titans win here, and it's not looking the goods early days. Theo says, the Sharks win, hopefully not by too much. No, I want the Sharks to lose. No, there's no not by too much. I don't want the Sharks to win. Anyway, that one. Sharks can stuff one. Modified Ice has come on the Titans. There we go. Now we're talking. Right-hand side here. Sharks with the ball at the halfway point, taken down. Third tackle here. 45 metres out here. Zem Pai says, Broncos have the Dragons and Sharks this fortnight. I'm fine with that. They're 15th place. So I don't know how you'd be fine with anybody. But that's going to be a penalty here to the Sharks, apparently. Lovely. The Broncos shouldn't be fine with anybody. They shouldn't be fine with anybody. Alrighty. William Hunt says, I need Titans to win to make 7 from 7. Well, they're not looking the goods right now. That's going to be a high tackle there. So it's not going to be simping, but it'll be a high tackle. Swingman Rule says Broncos get spooned. Nah, Bulldogs are that bad. Bulldogs are that bad. We saw yesterday they gave it a crack against the Panthers and still came up short. So that's how poor the Bulldogs are, unfortunately, this year. So 22 metres out here from the Titans line. The Sharks will have the ball with the man advantage here still. The Titans could honestly give up 20 points in the opening 20 minutes. That's not fun to watch. Still a man in the bin here for Tina Fasul-Malawi. 15 minutes out, left-hand side. Brayley gets off to Woods. Woods gets it off to Johnson. Johnson gets it off to Moylan. Moylan to William Kennedy. Kennedy gets it out to the right-hand side here, and it's going to be Mulitalo. And he's going to be held up. Yeah, he's going to be held up. Wow. Thank God. Evidence says Broncos are just lucky the doggies are trash. Absolutely. That's why I'm like, why would Broncos fans be saying, like, I'm happy with that? Like, brother, what's she talking about? The Broncos shouldn't be happy with anything. They need to sort their team out before they can start saying, I'm happy about who we're playing. Like, for example, the Sharks have scored 14 points in the opening 18 minutes here, 20 minutes, and the Broncos are happy to play them next week? I don't know about that. So, Sharks here with the ball. The 10 metres out here from the Titans line. Third tackle, Brayley, right-hand side. Gives it off to the... Oh, Moylan. Oh, that terrible defense there from the Titans. Oh, that's terrible defense. Oh, wow. What the Sharks doing? They could have gone right. Should have scored. Andy Ricketts, appreciate for subscribing. Sharks here, Jesse Ramian. Oh, man, make a tackle, Titans. Gee whiz. Make a tackle, Titans. Gee whiz. So 10 metres out here, 4 tackled here for the Cronulla Sharks. Brayley, left-hand side they come, gets off to Tolman. Tolman to Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson out to the back. Oh, my God. Oh, intercept by Donny. Yes. How did that happen? We didn't concede. We didn't concede. How shit are you? We didn't concede. Brian Kelly with the ball, 8 minutes out from their own line. Ask it, Belty! Yay! Now we're talking. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, we're talking. Drunken Boxing, MBMA says Sharks all over them. All over the Titans. Well, it's only 14-6. They've got a man advantage. They scored a try with the man advantage, but same sense, we're only 22 minutes in here. The Titans have a pretty good attack, so, nowhere near over yet, man. William Hunt says, Bronx are the current wooden spooner. Why would you be happy? Haha, exactly right. Well, we got the poster up here, but I'm not going to put the poster up. I'm not going to put the camera up, but the poster's up there if you want me to start getting into the Broncos, huh? How are we going? 20-man rule says good defense by the Gold Coast Titans. I'll take it. What are they calling here? What are they calling him? Will, what's going on here? Will Chambers? Is he gonna? What's going on here? I don't know what's happened. What happened here? Wait for... Hey! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey! Goodbye. This is the only man I love to see when the Sharkies go to the bin. Will Chambers, get out of here. Yeah, now we're talking. Here come the Gold Coast. Come on. So sim in there for Will Chambers. We've had 2 sim bins in the opening 20 minutes of this game for high tackles. So 25 minutes out here from their own line. Can we tell us, are you Titans fan? Nah, mate. I'm just wearing a Titans hat and a Titans singlet, and I'm a Buddy Roosters fan. So Jared Wallace here with the ball. 35 minutes out here from their own line. AKA just the Dogs' Cowboys chance at grand final. Absolutely goddamn not. Darcy Morris says, wow, this is annoying. Sharks are playing pretty well. They are playing pretty well, but the Gold Coast are about to get their man back into the an advantage. So they will take that. Tanner Boyd here, left-hand side. He's got the wing out here for David Fafita, who's still going here for Fafita. Fafita's still going here. Look at those big legs chug along. Look at those big legs chug along. Jared Wallace, get out of the way, my dude. He just pumped off Brayley. My goodness me. He said, get out of my way. Sam Travis says, I'm going to time you out, my dude. You're obviously trolling. Last chance, otherwise I will hide you from the channel next time. All right, so Kevin Proctor gets you up right away. Oh my God, what type of attempted catch was that? What type of attempted catch was that from Firma? What type of attempted catch was that from Firma? Darcy Morris says, who got the Simmons? There was 2, right? Yeah, there was 2. There was 1 for Will Chambers and there was 1 for Tina Fasamalawi. Yanni Maverick says, hello Blaze. Hello Yanni. Pete Rose says Titans for the plotters. That's funny coming from a Broncos fan. So 17.5 minutes to go here of the first half. Tina Fasamalawi will be coming back onto the field here. So it will be 13-12 for the Titans for the next probably 8 or so minutes. For the next 8 or so minutes. Blue Rocket says, do you think Samuel will make Origin? Absolutely not, no. Absolutely not. Isaac says, up the Sharkies. Getting around the Sharkies in this one. First take a lead for the Sharks. They're 40 minutes out from their own line. Still got that, obviously that man and Simba for the next 8 minutes as well. 17 minutes left here. Second tackle for the Sharks. Sean Johnson, right-hand side, gets it off to the big man. Nikora, that's got to be, Jared Wallace, mate. Jared Wallace. Unreal. Yanni Maverick says, okay, 17 minutes to go here of the first half. First tackle here for the Sharks. Left-hand side they come. Sean Johnson gets it to Aaron Woods, and Toby Rudolph will get taken down here 25 minutes out here from the line. AKA just the Dogs. I'm a Cowboys supporter, so I'm actually quite happy so far this season. We finished 14th last year. Yeah, that's great. But grand final, let's relax. So 15 minutes, they're not even guaranteed for the finals just yet. That's what I'm saying. Grand final, wow, we were. No way. Third tackle here for the Sharks. 20 minutes out. Matt Moylan gets it off to Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson here to now it's to Aaron Woods. And Aaron Woods with a big run there gets inside the attack and 10. So fourth tackle here for the Sharks. Right-hand side they come. Moylan gets it off and it's going to be Nakura. Taken down 3 meters from their line. Oh, jeez. Fifth tackle here. Fifth tackle here for the Sharkies. Literally 1 meter short. Brayley goes right, kicks it through. It's going to be played at. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. It's going to be a set of 6 restart. Jeez, if the Sharks score here, that shows you just how bloody good the Titans are on defense, because the Titans do have their man back and they've got a man advantage now. So the Sharks here with the ball, 10 metres out, and they're going to score a try. Well done, Titans. Well done, Titans. This is the Titans for you, lads. This is the Titans for you, lads. The defense is shit, and they deserve to cop the criticism for how shit their defense is. Their defense is shit, and they deserve to cop the shit that people give them for their defense, because they've got 13 on 12 right now. 13 on 12, and they're still going to give up a try here. So it's going to be 18 to a 6 here with a kick to come. So Mulatalo there, 2 tries here in the game. Sean Johnson, beautiful ball out to Matty Moylan. Matty Moylan to Kennedy, and Kennedy gets it off to Mulatalo. Sport Action says Titans need. Can't tell. I'm just going to time you out, bro. I can't be bothered. I've not had a great day, so I'm just going to time out people who are trolling. Sport Action says Titans need a winger. The Donna's too old. Look, I don't even necessarily believe it's just on the wing there, though. Like, you got to have a look in the inside centre. You got to have a look at the whole team. Like, how are the Sharks having a man overlap advantage at the right hand side there? How are the Sharks with a man down having an overlap on the right hand side? I'm sorry. But come on. Taz AU says, oh no, BKR, oh no. That's funny coming from a Broncos fan who sits in 15th. Storm fans says, I need the Titans to win to be 7 from 7. Well, not going to lie, man. Don't really care about your tips. Just want to win because I want the Titans to win. The Sharks here from the left-hand side. Can they slap this one through? Chad says, do Titans not work on defense? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. We have to sack a defensive coach because it's just ridiculous. Chad is laughing. Yeah, just like we were laughing when you guys won the wooden spoon last year, baby. And also got flogged on Thursday night too. So, yeah, the Broncos are doing very good there. Bill Schwitz says the Titans have so many good players that can defend but aren't this year. So many good players that can defend, like who? We haven't seen anyone defend this year. Like who? 14 minutes left here of the first half. Sharks are going to be up 20-6 here if Sean Johnson can bang this one through. Titans have had literally no ball in the opening 27 minutes, so give us some ball and maybe we can do something, but in the same sense, like just shocking defensively, and he will kick to it. It will be 20-6 here after that one. Tata says, yeah, baby, we love a spoon. We know, because you were the current wooden spooners. Lawrence Dugman says, good kick from Johnson. It is a good kick from Johnson. He's had a good day with his kicking, and it will be 20-6 here with 14 minutes to go here of the game. Qantas fans says, I knew that this was going to be a high-scoring game. Both these teams are bad at defense. Well, the Titans haven't had any ball, so hopefully we can start scoring some points. Hopefully we can start scoring some points, because right now it's not looking the goods. Not looking as a goods. What a day. Steve says apart. Okay, I think that's in French. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. So 14 points the difference here, and the Titans will bang this one down. May as well go for a short kickoff at this stage. Dog games, we got the first try. That's cool. And what have we got from since then? You know, it's cool to get the first try, but you know, we've done nothing here. Laws of Ones is up the Cronulla Sharks, greatest rugby league team to ever exist. Went 50 years and nothing, so I don't know about that one. Second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 30 metres out from their own line. Brayley with the ball goes right-hand side, gets off to Sean Johnson. Johnson here, then gets it off to Nikora, and Nikora taking down 40 metres out from his own line. Slime says, Broncos fans are really trying to get you in a shit mood by calling you shit when they are second last. They should use their brains before they speak. Yeah, Broncos fans don't have brains, mate. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem there. So Sharks here with the ball. Toby Rudolph, 33 metres out here from the Titans line. Fit tackle it will be. The Titans will finally get some ball after this bloody kick here. Maybe, if we can actually catch it. I don't even know if we can catch it. We will catch it. There you go, Philip Sammy. Good take. Good take. Dingo, literally, bro, I don't give an absolute flying shit about your perfect tips, my man. I don't give a shit about your perfect tips. I just want my team to win. I could not care less about anybody's perfect tips. Everyone keeps coming in the chat saying, oh man, I want Titans to win for 7-7. Feel bad for me. Why do you feel bad for actual Titans fans who have to put up with this shit? Like, no one cares about any of your tips. No one cares about any of your tips. So, third tackle here for the Titans, 25 metres out here from their own line. Therma, right-hand side here. They're going to be 40 metres out now. Gooseberg says they don't have brains. That's why they are Broncos supporters. Exactly right. So left-hand side here, fourth tackle. Left-hand side here, fourth tackle. Jet Taylor, last warning before I hide you from the channel. So fifth tackle here for the Titans at the halfway point. They go to the left-hand side. They've still got that man advantage, and they still haven't utilised anything. Up it goes here, and the Shark. Oh! He caught that ball there, kind of Tracy. Very nice, actually. Very nice. Taylor, you says go the Bronx, yeah, into 15th place. That Shark supporter says I'm back because I realised Sharks were winning. I was scared. So you didn't watch your team play just because you thought they were going to lose? Okay, well, that's a bandwagoner right there. You're now back when they're winning. Nice. Second tackle here for the Sharks. They're 30 metres out from their own line. Pete Red says, overbrain. Sometimes. Eric Red says, on the plus side, your mum's team is doing well. No. There's no plus side to this. There is no plus side to being down 20-6. So 4th tackle here for the Sharks. They're 43 metres out here. If you are tuning into this stream today, guys, it's going to be a little bit different to normal because it's been a bit of a different day. So the Sharks will keep the ball over the sideline. They'll be 15 metres out from their own line, the Titans. Zenpai says, Titans defense is very concerning. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Thank you much, Kate Low-E, for subscribing. Appreciate ya. That Sharks Sports says no because I was watching esports. You're watching esports over your own team play? That tells me everything I need to know, my man. TW Blitzy says, I'm a diehard Sharks fan, but have that soft spot for the Titans. Yeah, obviously my mum's team is the Sharks, so I get around them for her, but not in today's game, you know. But as a Titans fan, like this game does mean a lot to the Gold Coast, and it really does suck that the Titans consistently aren't doing the work on the defensive end. Lachlan Hampton, I'm timing you out, brother. Last warning as well. So it's going to be Titans here with the ball 40 metres out here from their own line. Reese Summerlin says, up the Warriors, up the Warriors. Cool story. So second tackle here, left-hand side, Jared Wallace now with the ball. Tina Fasa-Malawi. He's going to be at the halfway point. Gets past the halfway point right now. Left-hand side, Tanner Boyd. Right-hand side, Brimo slammed in the tackle. Brimo slammed in the tackle. Alrighty. So Titans here, 40 metres out. Right-hand side they come. Jamal Fogarty gets it to Fodawaker. Fodawaker will get to the... Fodawaker will get to the 30-metre line. I'm doing a timeout spree right now. I'm having fun doing it too. All right, 30 metres out, left-hand side. Tanner Boyd puts it up in the air, and no one chases through. No one chases through at all. Let's just let them score again. Why don't we just let this team score? No one's chasing through the ball. Like, what is it with this damn well team? Theo says, please score Titans. Not going to happen, brother, at this point. Christian Katz, do you think Titans were overhyped this year? I think you're overhyped. Shush. All right, so Sharks here with the ball coming off their own line. Gooseberg says, don't even stress people. Titans have got this bitch. Oh, man. There's a long way to go, but in the same sense, they just genuinely look terrible right now. They just genuinely look terrible right now. So Sharks with the ball at the halfway point. Toby Rudolph taken down. Quite fancy. What, another try? No, there's no try here. There's no try. Right-hand side. Sean Johnson puts it up in the air. Down it goes. Deep. It's going to be a set. It's going to be a 7-tackle set here. Beautiful. All right. We need that. Daz, mate, you're going to have a good time today. Time out anyone who refers to the Champions League. Time out anyone who refers to the Champions League at all. Just time them out. That's all I'm saying here. Angus Cook, as a Bulldogs fan, says Titans trash. Well done, bro. You've also, how many games you won this season? One your last, and you had to rely on the Broncos just being a little bit worse than you last year. Welcome to the buddy party. Bulldogs fans talking about Titans trash. How much do you guys lose by every single week? How much did we beat you by last week, actually? What are you talking about, Bulldogs fan? You are literally in last place. So, first tackle here for a Bulldogs fan talking shit. That's made my day. That's damn well made my day. That's like Tottenham fans talking about the Champions League final. Bulldogs fans, you are irrelevant. Shush your damn well mouth. Shush your damn well mouth, you last place team talking shit about the Titans. Unreal. I think it's Cook. Get a grip, my man. So third tackle here. I should get a grip, to be honest with you. Fodawaker here, right inside. Jamal Fogarty here. Gets it out to the chair. Brian Kelly here. Brian Kelly stops on the inside, taking out 15 minutes out. Bill Schmidt says this is getting spicy. Oh, no, it will get spicy. Don't you worry. So Titans here, 15 minutes out. Left-hand side. Jamal Fogarty gets it to Proctor. Proctor here. And Proctor will get to about 5 minutes out, 5th tackle. So that Sharks sin bin nothing happened for the Titans, by the way. Didn't even have the ball for half of it. So left-hand side, they come here, the Titans. Gets it off to Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty here gets it off to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd here underneath to David Fafita, and Fafita's going to lose the ball forward. Lovely. Fafita's going to lose the ball forward. Lovely. And Matty Moylan's going to be away here. Matt Moylan's going to be away here. Bremo looks like he's injured. Donnie's going to catch him. And he's going to run behiand his player there. Not going to get called for a penalty. Benjamin Chandler says, love your passion for your team. I hope the Titans come back for you. Anyway, go the Panthers. Yeah, well, I wish yeah, cool. Wade Graham here. 25 minutes out from the line. Chad says, I swear most Bulldogs and Broncos fans talk the most smack. I just don't get why a Dogs fan be talking shit. Like, Angus Cook, get back in your hole, bro. Titans trash, brother. Look at your own team before talking shit. Right-hand side here, second tackle. They probably will score here, the Sharks. This is just horrific. They're going to score. This is just horrific. This team is dead set embarrassing. Like, this team is dead set embarrassing. Wow. Wow, we were. Wow, we were. So 24-6 here with the kick to come. Ethan Hotchkiss says, Big, are you going crazy from the beard again? Yeah, probably, mate. It's probably the beard that's doing this. It's probably the beard of doing this. Ollie Thiggs says score prediction for Knights Manly. I'm going to go with a score prediction of I don't care and this game sucks. How about that for a prediction? You like that? I like that prediction. Jet Taylor says, I know Wade Graham, so I'll go for the Sharkies. Cool story, mate. No one cares. Zempire says Titans could come back. Titans could come back. That's great. And I'll be happy and I'll go crazy. But will they come back? I don't know, because this is horrific. This is dead set bad. This is dead set bad. But guys, the least you can do right now, hit that thumbs up button, subscribing you, Andy, because this is week in, week out. I'm not like others who will turn off the stream just because my team's losing. I'll be here for this stream, and I'll be here for the next stream as well. Milos Grumosa says Titans are playing a bit bad. You reckon, mate? Oscar Hetherington says need Tanner Boyd's defense. Oh, sorry, Tanner Boyd's defense is horrible and execution is lackluster. I think his attack is, well, he got the first try. He was the one who kicked it through for Brian Kelly for the first try, but obviously, yeah, it's been lackluster since, and his defense is woeful. And I said this at the beginning of the game. As Brian says, if the Titans win, will you still be happy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Lachlan Drury says, Braithwaite says, wow, get your upset, but no need to say no one cares. Guess what, man? No one cares about that comment either. Alrighty, so the Sharks will kick the conversion there, and it will be 26-6. Gee whiz. Gee damn well whiz. Jake Smith says defense is getting worse and worse. Holbrook, a good coach, but why is this happening? Look, I'm not too sure, to be completely honest with you, man. It is a struggle to understand. It is a struggle to understand here because, you know, I guess you go and have a look at England and he was able to mastermind the English game because it's a bit of a different competition over there. It's very easy compared to the NRL. Coming over here, it's not looking the greatest, but in the same sense, you know, I think we've got to look at a defensive coach, to be honest with you, man. Someone says Titans be playing like the Broncos. Big call come from the Warriors. So 5.5 minutes to go here of the first half, and Toby Rudolph will get this ball from 15 minutes out from his own line. Nate J says Titans need the first 2 tries in the second half. They're going to be a chance. I'm not convinced the Sharks are home yet by a long shot. That tells you everything you need to know about these two teams. But in the same sense, there's one of these teams is down 26-6 right now with 5 minutes to go first half. So I'm not really going to talk shit. Text me says, would you start Turner next year? Turner? Alright, so Sharks are going to have their debutant Billy coming on here for the game. Third tackle here for the Sharks. They're 40 minutes out. The Titans would need to score 1 try before halftime and score the first 2 tries in the second half. That's the only way they could get back into this game. At this point, it's done unless they score a try before the end of the first half. So fifth tackle here for the Sharks. Pro says, is your mum happy? Do I look like I am worried about my mum being happy about the Sharks winning against my team right now? Do I look like I'm worried, my dude? So Titans here with the ball 5 metres out here from their own line. 10 metres out, AJ Brimson. I'm sure she'd be ecstatic about her team winning. I'm sure she'd be through the moon. But right at this point, my man, my team is getting pumped by a team that's in the bottom 4. So I'm not going to lie to you. It's not really my main focus right now, my man. So Titans here with the ball 25 metres out from their own line. Jet Tails is Blaze for Fast Malawi and Brimmer the only Origin players for the Titans. No, Fafita also will be playing in the Origin. So right-hand side here, it's going to be Titans, 35 metres out from their own line, 4 tackle. Christian Ketz, we've got to give credit to the Sharks. They are playing good. Well done. So inside they come, Jamal Fogarty. They're playing good, and the Titans' defence is just the same as usual. It's just the same as usual. So, you know, Brimo kicks the ball over the top there for Brian Kelly. Little dinky dink. He's going to get slapped there in the back behind. Gee whiz. Is that Monotalo? Yep. Pete Rose says, can you pin the Bulldogs fan comment? No. Sam Jurassic says, think I support Storm. Think you're a flog. Shark Supporter says, how do you think you support a team? No, he's a Broncos fan. He's just a flog. TW Blitzy says, I'm sorry about this game, Blaze, but I'm having the time of my life. Good on you, man. If you're a Sharks fan, I hope you enjoy it because it's fun for you. Don't let my mood get you down. My mood's not just because of this game; it's because of another game and also another game. My life is very sport related, you know, and also having a lot of shit going on off camera and off YouTube and stuff. But you know, my life is very revolved around sport with my streaming and my content creation and the way that I find my passion in life. So when my teams aren't going well, my mood gets affected by that too, and especially with such a big game this morning as well. But I'm doing my best here to still stream for you guys. I didn't want to obviously look like someone who would just ignore, oh, Donnie's going to have to pick that ball up and take it away. I still wanted to come and stream and hope you guys are still having a good time regardless of how I am. Sam Tarasky says, what's a flog? You. Dingo says, this team is pain. I feel for you, Blaze. I really do. Yep, well, there you go. Welcome. Welcome to understanding the pain of supporting this team. Someone says, why are you talking shit about the Warriors? They beat the Titans like every time they play them. Warriors also haven't won a single premiership like with the Titans. So what are you talking about? Don't be talking shit as a Warriors fan. Like you guys coughed up a 6-point lead with 3 minutes to go against the Cowboys and lost in regulation. Shush. The Titans at least beat the Cowboys by about 40. So what are you talking about, Warriors fan? Left-hand side here, Aaron Clark with a nice little run here. Aaron Clark couldn't get the ball away to Tanner Boyd. Nice little run through there. Imagine a Warriors fan now talking shit. First we had a Bulldogs fan saying Titans are trash. Now we got a Warriors fan? Like, holy shit, my dude. Buddy, get a grip. So Titans here. Oh, wow, he's going to offload that ball. One of the weirdest offloads you're ever going to see. Tana Fasa-Malawi still going here and does not get the offload away. Sam Tarasic says, I doubt your life is very sport-focused. Okay, I'm going to hide you from the channel, Sam. I'm over here. See you later. Alrighty, so you can enjoy watching the stream, but you won't be able to comment. Titans here, right-hand side, 20 metres out. Jamal Fogarty here, kicks the ball through, and we're going to get a dropout. There we go. We need this. We need this dropout. We do. Blue Rocker says, Luai overrated. No, I think he's been fantastic for the Panthers this year. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get 7 more likes in the next minute 23, guys, before the game gets started. The halftime gets started, sorry. Well, hopefully the game gets started, because right now the game hasn't started for the Gold Coast Titans. Slime says, Bulldogs are going to get more points from buys than they're actually playing this season. Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Nate J says, Blaze, man, I'm proud of you for not cracking a beer after dealing with all the bullshit on here weekly. You're a more patient bloke than me. No, it's all good fun, man. You know, I give it, and I can take it too. You know, oh, jeez, Brian Kelly, that was dangerous. So, Titans here need to score before halftime right now. 40 metres out, left-hand side, they're going to go Mikey Fodawaker. 30 metres out here from the line now. Kipper Storman says, Titans need the next one or they're in trouble. If they don't score here, they're in trouble. James Johnson, appreciate you for subscribing. Left-hand side. It's going to be Jolie. 15 minutes out here. Come on, the Gold Coast. Second tackle. Here we go. Right-hand side. Always Brisbane Broncos. Appreciate you for subscribing. Second tackle here. Right-hand side. Tanner Boyd. He gets out of the wing. Oh, Brian Kelly. Oh, no. And Will Chambers. This team is unreal. This team is fucking unreal. Like, straight up. Oh, fuck me. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This team is actually unreal. Holy shit. And if Sharks score before halftime finishes, that's unreal. Go on. Just do it to me. Just give it. Go on, Sharks. Go and score a try, please. Love of God. Do me. Finish me off. Finish me off. Finish me off, Sharks. Finish me off. Kevin Proctor with the intercept. It's going to come back here for... Oh, cool. We're just going to hold the ball. Finish me off, Sharks. They won't finish me off. So it'll be 26-6 here to the Sharkies at our time. And the Gold Coast, they're not having a good time. No, they're not having a good time. TW Blitzy says, it's all right, Blaze. Try to stay positive. Woo! Woo! How's that positive? We're good? We're good? How's that? TW Blissy says, so halftime score here, 26-6 the Sharkies. Titans look like shithouse and Sharks looking pretty okay, to be completely honest with you. It's a mixture of Titans playing bad and the Sharks playing good. You know, it's all well and good to say the Titans' defense is terrible, but the Sharks still need to find their opportunities, and they are finding their opportunities and putting it away. So 26-6 here, halftime. Can't complain. Adam Devon says, hey, bro, just here to let you know I'm here having a good giggle at you ripping into people on this chat. Good, man. Well, join in with me, but no, I appreciate you for tuning in, Adam. I'm going to keep doing it too, because I've had a shocking day. And there's a lot of knobs in the chat today. Gooseberg says, if they don't, I'll finish you off. Okay, well, let's move on from that little bad boy. Let's see if we can get to 90 likes before halftime finishes. Oh, good. Tony Murphy, if you're watching this, I want you to go and slap yourself in the face. Nice message saying, had Man City go last night, lad, piece of shit. Zach Ladd says, blocker is bias. Blocker's bias, I'm biased, we're all biased. Get around it. It is what it is, man. Gooseberg says, best content, bro. Love these streams. Great personality, man. Appreciate you, bro. Dasman says, at least the Cubbies won. Hey! Get around the Cubbies. Get around. Are we actually in first in the division? That actually might make me happy having a look at that. Are we actually first in the division? Kim Storm says, Titans bad. Time him out, please. So let's have a look and see if the Cubs are atop of the division. ProTrooper says, oh, geez, this must be my first time you said the F word. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's not been a great one. Cubbies won 10-3. Let's have a look at the standings here. Well, are we? Well, we are! That one's St. Louis. We are top of the... Let's go. Gooseberg, stop it. Okay, just a... Actually, no, I'm going to type me out, Keeper Storm. I want that to make me happy to time you out. Hold on 1 second here. I'm just going to click on put user in timeout. Bingo, see ya. Okay, just a dog says, what other sports do you watch? Do you watch Union? I watch everything, mate. But I just can't stream as much because I do have a job as well. But I do my best to stream every NRL game so we can grow, and then eventually we'll start doing my baseball again and my Premier League and rugby union and AFL and stuff like that. But obviously for the time being, I've just been smashing out the NRL because it's just been so busy outside. Jet House Blaze, quick tip. Make bets with your friends when your teams play each other. If the Titans win, you get a slab of beer. If your mates team win, you get a beer. As like, are you saying that as if like I've never had a bet with my friend over a game before? Well, thank you. That's a great tip. That's a fantastic tip, Jet. Thank you for that one. I'll be sure to live up to that expectation in the future. Gooseberg says, "I'll be back, brother. Got to check up on the footy. Good on you, man. Actually, let me know. I want to have a look here. I want to have a look here at the. By the way, guys, if I do insult in today's game, please don't take it seriously. I'm just I'm just raging after a bloody fantastic day. Let's have a look here. What was I even looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Screw that. Long Singer says, favourite NRL game you've been to? Titans Manly this year at Mudgee. Fantastic. AKA, it's just a dog. Says, what team do you support for Union? I'm from New Zealand, so the All Blacks and Crusaders who I support. Good two teams there, man. I would say, look, it's difficult for me. Next year will be Fiji and Drua. I'm obviously a massive advocate for Fiji, Tosaviti. I love Fiji, and my daughter is Ratuman, and I love everything. I've obviously grown up in Fiji, so I will be a Fiji and Drua fan. I watched them win their first National Rugby Championship a couple of years ago. The vlog is on the channel here. So Fiji and Drua, and they're in the comp next year, so I'll definitely be them. But in Australia, Reds, and in New Zealand to be Chiefs, because the Chiefs have had a very active influence in Fiji over the years, which made me kind of get into Super Rugby Aotearoa because of the Chiefs, because of their inclusion in Fiji over the years. And obviously the Reds, because I'm from Queensland, I'm from the Gold Coast. Pete Ray says, you look like a child on Christmas morning who has no friends. That's it, mate. That's it. Guess what I'm going to do to you? Catch ya. Dasmate says he's a massive Waratahs fan. The Waratahs are shocking. Cameron Taylor, you do realise I see you commenting all the time on here, so I know it's going to hurt you when I click on hide from channel right now. 1 second here. See ya, bruh. Greasy Gamer says final score prediction. I think it's going to be about, I don't care, we suck. That's going to be it. Pro Trooper says, wait, what have you had? Wait, you have a kid? Yes, I do. Adam Debman says, Bill Stewart. Yeah, like, what did Bill Stewart say? What has this Bill man said? What has he said now? What has he said damn well now? I'm going to have a look. I can't even find it. I can't even find Bill. I'm sorry, mate, but I can't even see your comment. Subtext Spom says, yo, what team are you supporting right now? I'm going to let you look at the screen for a couple of seconds. I'm going to ask if you can have a guess. What about that one? What about that one? What about that one? Chris says, catch you, buddy. See you later, mate. Have a good one. Mr. Snipes says, up the Sharks. Titans, get out of the water. It's Sharks' natural habitat. Good comment, man. You got me. That was a real humdinger. That was a real humdinger, that one. Get out of the water, Titans. Dasmate says Tennessee Titans. Golden Holland says, hey, BKR, what's happening, bro? You know what's happening? You're getting timed out. Catch ya. So we're still waiting here at half-time. By the way, guys, it is 26-6 to the Cronulla Sharkies. AKA Just a Dog says, I currently live in Queensland. I moved here 7 years ago. So since then, I supported Queensland for Origin and the Reds for the AU Conference. Good on you, man. There you go. Get around the Queenslanders. I'll see how that one goes. Jimmy Bill says, Dasmate, I'll be cheaper for you to homebrew if you bet. Okay. Well, now we're talking about homebrew. We're talking about bets. As a Titans fan, you don't bet on this team. You just don't. Fight Night Simulation says, knew I should have tipped the Titans. Mate, you knew you should have done it. You should have tipped the Titans, I tell you what. Because they're going to fly home right now. The two brunettes says, how good are the Dragons? They're shithouse. That's how good the Dragons are. They are on a level with the Titans at the moment. Yanni Mavda says, wow, I just got home and Sharks leading. Have you guys been bad? Greasy Gamer says, no, Fodawaker has been great so far, in my opinion, but your line speed has been terrible and just letting us win the battle of the forwards. Just letting you win, to be honest with you, mate. It's shocking. Our defense is just terrible. I can't even sit here and just big it up and say, we'll be right. Next week's another week. We play the Storm next week. We then play the Storm, but we play the Roosters, and then we play the bloody Manly Seagulls, and then we play the bloody Bye. And I can't even guarantee a win against the Bye at this point. You know what I'm saying? The two brunettes is up the Dragons. Yeah, they didn't even beat the Tigers, so there's a bit of a problem there with the old Dragons. Jimmy Scissors says, why can't Bulldogs be firefighters? Because they can't climb the ladder. You got me. You did. You got it. That was a good one. It was actually a good one, but I'm just not in the mood to laugh right now. And Bo says, do you think Sharks will score too much tries from the way they play? I don't know. I don't want them to, so I'm going to say no because I don't want them to. How about that for a reply? You like that one? You like that one? Well, there you go. Scott Williams says, sadly, I backed the Titans in this one. Was hoping to see them ahead. I feel sorry for you, Scott. I feel bad for you, man. I really feel bad that you obviously tipped the Titans. I wish you didn't. I really wish you didn't. Gee whiz. The two brunettes is up the Titans. They'll probably come back. Upper. How about that? Mythical Leon says, do you think the Titans can come back? I think they can. Do I think they will? No. But I think they can. Do I think they will? No. But I think they can. How about that? So, it's about this point where all Titans fans are saying, Justin Holbrook, he's going to land them in the sheds. He's going to land them in the sheds. He's going to give them an uppercut. And they're going to come out firing. But, that's what every team says. Every single team says that about their coach. Ricky Stewart actually does give an uppercut. That's why players hate him, because he actually does physically give an uppercut to his players. Jasmine says, Titans need Napa. Oh, I hate Napa. Meg Evans plays, you got to shave real quick so Titans have a better chance. Probably, mate. You're probably right, Meg. You're probably right. Lord Zachary says, don't watch the footy, dude. I'm so sorry. Well, you've told me about 40 minutes too late, mate. This is your fault. This is your fault, Lord Zachary, that I'm sitting here right now, because you should have told me 40 minutes damn well ago to not watch the footy before the footy damn well started. We're halfway through now. We may as well keep on cracking on. Hayes Plays says, imagine putting me in timeout because you were wrong. I was wrong about what? What was I wrong about? What did I time you out about? I don't know. I've timed out about 1 billion people today, so I don't even know what. It probably wasn't even me. I don't even think I timed you out. I think Daz might have, but I'm going to time you out now just because I can. How about that one? I didn't even get to it. Daz beat me to it on you, Daz. See, this is why he's a legend. Lachlan Singer says, even though his team is losing, I know it's always going to be a giggle coming on here. Love your work, brother. Appreciate you, Lachlan. Well, this is a different one today because I'm just like, it's just been a shocker. It's just been an absolute shocker. Evan's not here says, how's the game going, Blaze? Good question. Timed out. That's how it is. All right, so still waiting here for the second half to get underway here. If the Titans come back, I'm going to get this water and I'm going to start having a party. I'm literally going to start throwing it up in the air. We're going to throw our shirt out the window and we're going to, we're going to have a great time. That's how we're going to do. And then the Knights Manly game, we're just going to sit here and just going to talk about the Titans game. How about that? Mythical Leon says, who do you think is going to win, Knights or Seagulls? I think it's going to be the Titans. But no, obviously the Seagulls, mate. Lord Zachary says, oh, trust me, my game was way worse on Friday. Aren't you a Dragons fan? Right now, we're currently losing 26-6. 26-6 to the Sharks at half time. It's not that. I think this is worse. Thank you very much, Sam Smith, for subscribing. Appreciate you. I think this one's worse, mate. But 3 likes away from 90. Oh my goodness me, we are banging on up. We are banging on up. What's this bloody Bill Stewart saying? Adam keeps replying to Bill Stewart. I don't know where Bill Stewart's talking about. I think he's talking shit. I think he's talking shit. Oh, that was funny. He said. I don't know. Oh, gee whiz. Pete Races Blaze couldn't care less about you ruining your tips, mate. Wait a second. That deserves a pinned comment right there. Hold on. Replace pinned comment. There you go. Thank you, Pete, for that brilliant comment, because that is now at the top of the chat for everyone to see. William Hunt says, if you are timed out, now is your chance to hit the like button since you have more spare time. Cheers. William, mate, you've never been more spot on in your life. You have never been more spot on in your life. And guys, if you have a question or you want to say something like, oh, man, I wish that I didn't tip the Titans because my tips are screwed now, please refer to Pete Redo's comment at the top of the chat. The Tubernet says, how much do you think the Seagulls are going to win by? Realistically, they should be win by 30 with the way the Knights play their defense. But the Knights are usually a pretty good team against Manly. No Ponga and no Pearce, though. No real hope. But they're usually a decent-ish team against them. So, I don't know. I'll go by 16. I'll go by 16. Human Being says, you timed out me, Golden Home for absolutely nothing. No, well, it's because I'm in a really bad mood today with all my sports teams not doing well, so I'm just literally timing people out for talking shit, and I'm very well aware you were talking shit. How about that? How about that? Thank you very much, Coz, for subscribing. Mythical Leon says, do you think Panthers are unbeatable? No, I do not. The Bulldogs held them to basically 4 points for 39.5 minutes yesterday, so that means they are beatable. But the Panthers are still a very just damn well good team. Reese Someone says, Warriors will be in 8 if you lose by more than 20 points. Well, considering that the Titans aren't in the 8, that doesn't make any sense. The Titans aren't in the 8 for you to jump us into the 8. Comprende español? What do you even talk about? The Titans aren't even in the 8. We have to win this game to be in the 8. We ain't in the 8, baby. What are you talking about, Warriors, buddy? They'll jump the Titans if we lose by 20 or more points, probably, but they won't jump into the 8. You comprende? Blazy says, damn, what happened? I just came back. Well, life happened, mate. Life happened. Don't let it skip past you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Titans are in 9th, mate. So we need to lose. We only need to lose by 13 points. What are you talking about? If we lose by more than 13 points, the Warriors jump us. Theo says, who thinks Titans will make the 8? Me. And anyone who says no can get timed out. Subtext says, boys, how are the Sharks going? Pretty shit house, mate. How about that? Tell you that one. Below Block says, at least you do have chills when the Titans lose by 50 plus. Good man, by not overreacting. Look, The reason why I'm not overreacting is, one, because I'm used to this with this team. Secondly, it's also half-time. You know, there is still technically a chance. Not that I believe that we're going to come back and win it, but there is still technically a chance. So anything that with the Titans attack, I'm always going to back in. But overall, like, you know, this game isn't anywhere near as bad as what we saw this morning, to be completely honest with you. MLR Clip says Titans won't make the 8, and he also finished it off by saying, I'm getting timed out, bye-bye. Mevido says, are the Dragons still in the 8? If they are, they're the most overrated team in the 8. Yes, they will stay in the 8 this week. They are in 8th place. It's crazy. The top 8 is crazy because outside of the top 2, everyone's interchangeable. Oh, outside of the top 5. But then if Tedesco got injured, then it would be top 4. But everyone outside of the top 5 is interchangeable easily. Someone says Titans are in the 8. No, they are not. I know where my team is. And I also double-checked, and they are definitely not in the 8. You bloody bastard. You comprende? And not in the 8. How many times when they say it? We are currently in 9th. The Dragons are in 8th. The Dragons have minus 19. We have minus 27. We are not in the 8. Do you want me to speak in English? Or you want me to speak in bloody Espanol? Angus H says, thoughts on Willis Meehan signing with the Dogs? Cool. Dan says Dogs are in the 8. Yeah, if you flipped it upside down, they'd be first. Ashton now says, don't time me out. Okay, bye-bye. Theo says, if we win, we will be in the 8 this weekend. If the Titans win, they'll be in the 8. Yes. If the Titans win, they'll be in the 8. But they're obviously not winning right now, mate. And they're down by about 20 points. But there's still time. How about that one? How about that one? William Hunt says Cowboys should be in top 5. Correct, Daz. Cowboys? No, they're like 7th. No, they're not top 5. Cowboys are 7th. Behind Manly in 6th, Roosters in 5th, and Rabbits 4th or Eels 4th? I think Rabbits are 3rd now, I think, and Eels are 4th. So the second half has started and the Sharks will get underway with the ball. Dog Games, you're an idiot if you say we're in the 8. Actually, you know what? I'm going to time you out because we're not in the 8. I've explained it to you, and I'm getting annoyed now. All right, so bye-bye. All right, so it's going to be second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 30 metres out from their own line. AKA Just a Dog says grand final predictions, Titans and Sharks. Thank you very much, the two brunettes, for subscribing. Appreciate your third tackle here for the Sharks. 40 metres out, left-hand side they come. Take it down, 45 metres out. William Hunt says, let's go the Titians. Well, there you go. That's what he's calling us. 4th tackle. That's a good one. That's a real good one there. So Sharks now 40 metres out. Sub-Zero fan says, hi, hello, mate. Hello, mate. Oscar Lake says, I go for the Sharks. I'll alert the media. Hold on 1 second here. Channel 9. Oscar Lake, he supports the Sharks. Thank you. Make it a story tonight. All right, so first tackle here. Anthony Don. He's going to be 20 metres out here from his own line. Taken down. New people to this channel are going to be like, this guy's a dick. New people who subscribe probably like that anyway. But new people to the channel are going to be like, this guy is a dickhead. So Sammy here, 25 minutes out. Thank you much, yo boy, for subscribing. So Brimo didn't look like he was fit and raring to go in that first half. Thank you much, Sub-Zero fan, for subscribing as well. So third tackle here for the Titans. They're 40 metres out here from their own line. Right, left-hand side, they run. Aaron Clark gets it off to the big man, Joe Leaf. But he's taken down here at the halfway point. Right-hand side, here they come. Chance here for the Gold Coast, and they get taken down. Fifth tackle, 35 metres out. Ezra Dogas, I think Power might not make the 8 this year. I know it sounds ridiculous, but how are we going? It doesn't look too good. That's a different story than what you were telling me a couple of weeks ago, Ezra. But in saying that, no, I disagree. The Eels are still a top 5 team. The Eels will still be consistent. Like, let's be real. You lost to Manly, who are looking like a top 3 team right now, and you lost to the Rabbitohs, who are definitely a top 4 team. So people underestimate the Rabbitohs because they lost 3 games to the best teams in the comp, which was Panthers and the Storm twice. And lost by big margins. Everyone else they're beating, right? So, yes, the Eels don't look as great as you thought. And, yes, Eels fans, I know it's another year where it's going to be disappointing, but at least you're not a Titans fan. But, no, the Eels will absolutely make the 8. They are still a decent team, but they're just not as good as you thought. So, yeah, there you go. Kim Thompson says, Eels probably won't do shit in the finals, but we'll be there. Absolutely. All right, so Sharks here with the ball at the halfway point. So it was the Sharks to make the top 5. Okay. 4th tackle here for the Sharks. They're 45 metres out. Left-hand side here. Wade Graham gets taken down 40 metres out. Blaze at YouTube says, Blaze Cleary scored more points than the Bulldogs this season. Well, there you go. Thank you much, Blowblocks, for subscribing. And that's considering a Bulldogs fan came in here telling me the Titans were trash, and then to see that stat, like, you shitting me! You shitting me, Dogs fans! Holy damn. So Sammy here with the ball, 15 metres out. Pete Rose says, who will jump the Eels out of the top 5 anyway? Manly. Maybe. Depends if they can keep their form up. If they can keep their form up. They're looking very good right now, but they're also in a very good run of form. You know, form is temporary. We'll see if they can keep up the form and make it permanent. Third tackle here. Theo55 says, Titans will make the top 4. Third tackle here for the Titans. They're 40 minutes out here. Mawaki fought awake. Big old run there for the big man. But unfortunately, we're still only at the halfway point. Ali says, I got timed out for saying I'm going to get timed out again. Bye-bye. All right, so Jaden, subscribe. Appreciate you, bro. Here we go. Chance here for the Gold Coast. Taking down 4 tackle. 20 minutes out here. Go on the Gold Coast. Guys, stop making stupid comments so I don't miss my tries. Right-hand side here for the Titans. Left-hand side for the Titans. Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty kicks it through. Oh, it's not an bad kick. There's been a takeout here. There's been a takeout here. Hold on. What's going on here? Penalty. Yes. Give us a penalty. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Give us a penalty. Take the 2. Take the 2. Take the goddamn 2. You know what I'm saying? Come back on. Come back on. Hugo Chance I just liked. You should have liked immediately. He's definitely been taken out there. It's definitely a penalty. He's off for 10. He's off for 10. Here comes the comeback. The Gold Coast are on fire. The sin bin here for the Sharkies. Nakora. Good night, Irene. You're off and gone. Get out of my face. Don't come back, Britt Nakora. So 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes into the second half here. And the Titans, here they come. They're going to get dangerous now. Little dummy run there from Aaron Clark. Taking down 1 minute short. Jasmine says, surely they score. With the attack the Titans have, they have to score here. They just simply have to score here. So right-hand side here, Jamal Fogarty gets up to Mikey for the Waker. Good run there, 5 minutes out. Max Watson says they're getting thrashed. Time him out. Third tackle here for the Titans. Kevin Proctor! Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, Titans, you really are. You really are something. Whew, you really are something. AK, just a dog said, I came here to check the score, but I stayed because of reactions to stupid questions. Oh, we get stupid questions, all right, don't you worry. Furman's gone off injured here. Evan's idea says, come on, let's all get behind the Titans. Woo! Is that good enough? Subtext is lower your voice. Woo! Never. I will never lower my voice. You hear me? Just because you tell me to lower my voice, I'm going to make it louder. Enfo Central says, shout out all the way from South Africa. Enjoy your commentary on this game. Appreciate you, my dude. If you're new to the channel, obviously subscribe, but we're not usually like this. We're not usually this, like, negative. We're usually quite positive, as much as we possibly can be. But you've tuned into a game where, obviously, my team's getting a little bit of a smackaroono around, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, mate? So left-hand side here for the Sharkies. They're 30 minutes out here from their own line. Josh Jackson says hello. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Slime says, my final top 6 is Panthers, Storm, Bunnies, Manly, Eels, Roosters. You forgot the Titans, mate, because clearly they're playing fantastic right now. Matty Moreland taken down 40 minutes out here from his own line. 4th tackle. Pete Rose says, how does South Africa in finals channel? Probably loving bloody rugby league, mate. He's probably loving his rugby league. Laws, kiss the post behind you. No. So 5th tackle here for the Sharkies at the halfway point. Right-hand side they come. Up it goes. And you buddy Donnie's dropped his lollies. It's actually unbelievable. Josh Jackson just subscribed on you, mate. But Donnie. The Don, mate. The Don. This is good. My goodness me. Jellyfish Mustard says top 8 were Bulldogs, Broncos, Tigers, Dragons, Warriors, Titans. There you go. Wait, hold on a second. Did I see the Raiders in the top 8? The Raiders look shocking. Oh, wait, I just comprehended what you just said. That's how much I'm off my game today, lads. Because I didn't realise that I said Bulldogs, Broncos, Tigers, Dragons first. Oh, no. But that means you have got the Titans in the 8, Jellyfish Mustard. Good on you, Jellyfish. Now we're talking. But that's not a good defense here, and the Sharks will be 10 minutes out here. I only just realised what he was saying. So first tackle here, left-hand side. Brayley gets it off to Johnson. Johnson here. He's still going. He's still going here. He's still going. He's now going not down. That's where he's going. He's going down. Second tackle for the Sharks. They're 10 minutes out. Jesse Aramian. But Aramian. Take it down. Talakai. 2 minutes short. Jade also says, we aren't in the 8. Say, we aren't in the 8. No, we are not. We are not. We're not in the 8. The Sharks are going to score. The Sharks are going to score. Not this time, though. Not this time. Sean Johnson with the ball. 15 minutes out here from the line. Right-hand side, Wade Graham taking down 10 minutes out. Theo says, I wish the Titans were as good as the Melbourne Storm. Don't you? Well, we all do. We all do. Fourth tackle here for the Sharkies, right-hand side. And this defense is actually not horrific considering. You know what I'm saying? Considering. So fifth tackle here for the Sharks. They're literally 2 meters short here. And I think he's scored a try. Lovely, boys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ha! This shit sucks. Ouchie, mama. I'm going to time out Caden Williamson for an ouchie mama comment in a second. Sport Agent says Titans haven't scored with 2 sin bins. I know, it's fun. Yeah. And now we've got a in my day. Out of here! Turn the music off! Turn it off! Bloody bastard. Tino's offside in the ruck. So it was going to be a penalty regardless. Reese someone says we're in the 8. Reese, the Warriors are not in the 8. The Warriors are not in the 8. The Titans can lose by 15 million points today. And the Warriors are not in the 8. Because the Titans aren't in the 8. I'm timing you out, you stupid man. Fuck me. I've told you about a billion times. You suck. You actually suck. I hate you. Mrs. Nice says, I want to say sorry for the behalf of all the Sharks fans on what we are doing to you. Nah, that's all good, bro. No, this is all entertainment, bro. It's all a bit fun. Solify says, up the Titans. Good on you, Solify. I know that's a troll, so I'm going to time you out too. Jade also says, AJ Brimson looks injured. He does, yeah. You know who also looks injured? My brain. My brain looks injured watching this game. Ali says, maybe next... Oh, I'm actually hiding you from the channel, Ali. I'm actually just going to hide you, so you won't be able to comment again. See you later, about it. Fight Simulation says, go the Sharkies. He's getting around the Sharks. I'm timing you out too. How about that? Braylon says, Warriors will go in the 8 from 10th losing. I don't understand what is so difficult to understand for this Reese Dumalo fella. Like, brother, your team is not in the 8 no matter what the result of this game is. And actually, mind you, where are the Sharks going to be after this? Where are the Sharks going to be after this, with this win? The Sharks are 32-6. The Sharks performing against is minus 75. Oh, the Warriors are lucky. They're a little bit above, but otherwise the Sharks are going to have better perform against them. All right. Jade also says, I think they shouldn't cut down on the head knocks. I'm losing my brain cells watching this. Look at that. Dennis says, would rather lose like this than by 1 point still gutted. Fair enough. By the way, Dennis, I'm not having a crack at you or other Warriors fans. I'm just having a crack at Reese for being a special kid. So 30 minutes to go here of the game. It is 32-6 here to the Sharks. AK just the Dogs. The Sharks go to 11. Yeah, I know. They go. I think they go to the top of that little pile, just below. Paige says, Titans had turbo, they would be winning. No, we'd still find a way, bro. We would still find a way to lose. Don't you worry. So second tackle here for the Sharks. Wade Graham, 35 metres out. Zach Lane says, you going to a Titans game next week? In Melbourne? No, mate. Oh, Sunshine Coast? No, mate. I got a lot of shit going on outside of YouTube, so no, I will not be flying up to the Sunshine Coast for that one, unfortunately. So Sharks here with the ball at the halfway point, and it's going to be a set restart. Lovely. Max Watson says, I asked, are they getting thrashed, or is a comeback possible? Missed my last comment. Well, should have had it in the one comment, my man. So second tackle here for the Sharks. They're 35 metres out even the line. Left-hand side they go. Sean Johnson gets it off to Tolman. And Tolman taking down 30 metres out. Ashton Naylor, I'm going to time you out again. How about that one? Suck that one. Serpente says, only 1 week till Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Ashton, I'm actually going to hide you from the channel next time as well. I just can't be bothered with the trolling today, so I will literally hide you from the channel and you will not be able to speak on the channel again if you comment about shit again. Fit tackle here. I don't think people realise how serious I actually am right now too. Like, I honestly couldn't give a shit right now. I'm honestly at a point where I'm just like, I am going to hide you from the channel and you will not be able to comment ever again. So like, good on you, man. Good luck. I will do it. Aiden Barr says, hi bro. Hello mate, how you doing? Corey McCullough says, who do you reckon will win State of Origin? Probably New South Wales. They should win it, but then again, last week they lost last season. They still won despite New South Wales fans thinking they were already winners. So, second tackle here. Aiden Bass says, how are you, mate? Not great, to be honest with you, man. Tanner Boyd here, left-hand side, taken down 35 metres out. This is just like a repeat of that Manly game, but, like, worse. This is like a repeat of that Manly game, but just like worse. Sammy says there's still enough time for the Titans to go get back in it somehow. No, mate. Nah. Nah, mate. So Titans here, 15 metres out, right-hand side. Gets it off to Fogarty. Fogarty to Fasamalawi. Fasamalawi here, 30 metres out even the line. TW Blissy says, Blaze, how can you become a member? It just says join underneath the on here. Unless you're on a phone, I think you have to be on a computer or something like that to do it. But if you're on the computer, then obviously, yeah, you can just click the join button just down there. Penalty here to the Sharks. Nice, lovely. Lovely. Tippernat says, do you think Seagulls make the grand final? No, I don't. Cormac Carlos says, poor Titans. Yeah. Yeah. Theo says, I'm pretty sure Titans will score again. I'm pretty sure. Cool. How about that? Like that one? Alice Lawson says, are the Titans ever going to be good? I'm going to hide you from the channel. All right, catch ya. Dresden Q says, Sammy is dreadful. Yeah, look, I'm not going to pick apart a single player. I'm not going to pick apart individual players. This is just terrible. Jellyfish Mustard said, I thought the Titans would easily win. It is what it is, man. This is welcome to the party. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Blowblock says, when I saw the Titans win against the Knights round 20, I thought Titans would be top 4 next year. It really shocked me. Yeah, 36-0, I think that was, wasn't it, Seabus? That was a good result. Very far and few between with this team, to be honest with you. Nathan says, Sharkies to the top of the shit heap with a win, but still under the Dragons that haven't won in a month. It's bizarro world. Yep. Well, Titans aren't even above me. The Dragons are still in the 8, haven't won in a month, and are still in the 8. Ridiculous. So 12 metres out here, 4 tackle, left-hand side. Matt Moylan gets it off to Tolman, and Tolman's going to get taken down here 10 metres out. I actually look at this team and I think, how can you actually be this bad defensively? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you actually be this bad defensively? Every single week. Thank you. Thank you. How can you be this bad defensively? Is what I'm saying. They're going to say no try here. But how can you be this bad defensively? Hey, Sierra, I'm going to time you out, brother. Dog game, see you. I go to play footy. Good luck, man. Hope you have a good one. Jade also says you enjoying Tanner Boyd being in lately? Not really. I was until this game. Now I'm not enjoying anybody. Like, this defense is just so horrific. I don't think he scored. He might not score, actually. I thought he was easy in, but maybe not. It's still held up. It's still held up. Still held up. Still held up. It's going to be held up. That's going to be held up. Muhammad, how's it feel to be timed out? How about that one? Aiden Barr says leadership contributes to the defense of any sport. Absolutely. Zambar says the Titans' defense is very concerning. Absolutely. They did win a few games where their defense was still bad, but still needed to scramble. Absolutely. The Titans win games, yet they still concede 30 points or 20 points. You know, they won against the Dogs last week, but they still conceded 20 points. You know what I'm saying? Samantha says, hey, Blaze, did you watch the Reds vs Chiefs game yesterday? I didn't. I saw the extended highlights after. By the way, the Titans did not score while the Sharks had another man in the bin, by the way. So that's 2 bins. There's 20 minutes of the game. The Sharks have had a man down, and they're up 32-6. Man, that's going to be a high tackle there against the Sharks, surely. High tackle there against the Sharks, surely. But no, I did see that result. Very good win there for the Reds. But they did obviously nearly fall apart in the end. Bye-bye, Darcy Morris. Left-hand side here for the Titans. It's going to be a knock-on for the Titans. Lovely. That's what you like to see. That is lovely. That is exactly what you want to see there from Sam McIntyre. Warren Hughes, good on you, man. Blue Rocket says, what's happening to Fafita? I just... Look, I don't know. We haven't had any ball in this game, to be completely fair to us, but the reason is because the Sharks are just killing us with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Titans just haven't had any ball, and when they have the ball, they lose the ball like that. So, the Sharks have all the ball in this game. And unfortunately, Fafita's also been out for 2 weeks. It's frustrating, this team. It is absolutely frustrating. But the point of the matter is, we lose this game, we're still only 1 win out of the 8. But we have a tough run coming up, the Titans do, unfortunately. Zampai says, isn't it Fafita's first game back from suspension? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Teddy's McDuffie says, why are you a Titans fan? Because your mum asked me to be. So I said, yeah, all right. So 25 minutes to go here of the game. Will Chambers will get taken down here 30 minutes out here from the Titans line. Max Watson says, what did Fafita get suspended for? High tackle against the Tigers. So Siva Talakai, 20 minutes out here from the line. Ollie Thig says, could you please give me a proper prediction of Manly? That's nice. I'm taking Manly and I'm taking 28-6. You know what I'm saying? I'll take 28-6. How about that? So 5 metres out, even the line. Sharks with the ball. They're going to hit 40 here. They're going to hit 44. Third tackle here, right-hand side. Sean Johnson gets it up to Matty Moylan. Matty Moylan underneath Kennedy. Kennedy here outside of the wing. And Connor Tracy will put a try over the line. Well done, Titans. Well done, lads. Hold on. This is fun. There you go. There you go, lads. Try it on the Sharkies. All right. Am I able to change this to vodka, or are you just going to keep it as the water? I don't know. Subtext says, haven't got kicked out? No, but I'm contemplating it just by looking at that comment. Just because. The two brunettes says, how trash the Sharks? They're pretty shit house, the Sharks. They are pretty shit house. The old Sharks, I tell you what, they are pretty shit house. How good's today been? Today's been a good day. Jay Dawson says it's a remake of Jaws' huge shark attack. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So Pennant says, how'd the Cubbies go today? The Cubbies, they won, actually. We beat the Reds. We beat the Reds today, which was good little result there. Very good result there. Dasmate says, I'm surprised you're not pissed drunk. Yeah, fair enough, to be completely honest with you, man. Corey McCullough says, how did you start liking the NRL? Just grew up in Queensland, bro. I just grew up in Queensland, so it was just, my number one sport. So we just kind of grew up with I grew up with the sport in the NRL. Sorry, guys, I'm really off it today. Really off it. I'm doing my best, though. I am doing my best. Subtext says, what ladder are the Sharks on anyway? I think they're 11th after this win. I think they're about 11th. Dennis says, you think Walsh will get in the Queensland team if AJ is out? If AJ's out, yeah, probably, actually. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, Reece Walsh will probably get in because there's a chance that he might go into number 14 anyway. Damien Tracy says, are you excited for the Brisbane Roar game at 4:15? No, because they're probably going to lose. The way my day's going, they're probably going to lose. So Sean Johnson here from the wing, right-hand side. Reece Walsh is suspended apparently. Oh, there you go. Chad Townsend, sorry, not Chad Townsend. Sean Johnson will kick that ball and we'll go through the post. There you go. Solidify says, who do you think will win, Blues and Maroons? If the game's in Townsville, I'm thinking Queensland win the series. If the game's in Victoria, New South Wales win the series. Because Game 3 is in New South Wales, and they'll win that game. Queensland don't have a good record away from Queensland/New South Wales. So we don't usually win in Victoria or Adelaide or Perth. I know we won last year, congratulations, but we don't usually win those away games. New South Wales in Game 3 won't lose it, just like Queensland doesn't lose in Game 3 at Suncorp. So it really comes down to if Townsville or Melbourne gets that Origin Game 1. Lawrence says, Sharks 38, Gold Coast Chargers 6. Thanks, mate. Samantha says, actually, I'm timing you out for calling us the Chargers. How about that? Testing Q says, can't imagine streaming during some of my Bronx losses, so kudos to you. Do my best, man. I do my best. But yeah, do my best. So 22 minutes to go here of the game. Thank God. And then we will still be streaming that. Knights Manly game right after 1-on-1 strip there, baby. 1-on-1 strip. How is that not play on? You didn't call held. Oh, that's gonna be tackle 1 against the Titans. Okay, so the Titans will get the ball here. Bill Schwartz says Origin this week. No, next week. Jagger Jazza says Titans and garbage. Why do you go for them? Because your mum begged me for it. All right, so it's gonna be Titans here with the ball. 15 metres out here from the line. Second tackle here, Jared Wallace. He's going to get that ball to Mitch Rain. Mitch Rain, left-hand side, gets on David Fafita. Fafita here, steps right, gets in through the centre. There's a chance here for the Titans. He's still bumping off players, still going here. Taking out 5 minutes out, penalty for the Titans. So 5 minutes out here. Kai says, opinions on Sam Walker, future star or overrated? I think he's a future star. But in the same sense, I think that we need to calm down on calling him as good as some of the best sevens in the competition ever. Tina Fast Malawi, which a lot of people do, they get a little bit too ahead of themselves. All right, so first tackle here for the Titans, right hand side, set restart here. It's going to be Jared Wallace getting back to the 1 metre line. Dennis says, so if I won World Cup this year, there will be a World Cup this year. Yep, so that's another penalty here. Aaron Woods will throw the ball away. Stevie says the Titans doing bad. Stevie, you're getting timed out. How about that one? So Titans here, 5 minutes out here from the line. I love when all these Broncos fans and shit are coming out and talking shit, like Broncos and Dogs fans. Like, lads, you're literally bottom 2 on the table. Like, literally bottom 2 on the table. We lose this game, we stay, we go 10th. Wowie. We're just outside the 8 by 1 win. So first tackle here for the Titans, left-hand side. Rain gets the ball back here to Fogarty. Fogarty gets it off to Fodawaker. Fodawaker here steps from the inside and take it down 5 minutes out. Left-hand side, Jamal Fogarty, Fafita. Why is he not offloading that ball? Because Sammy would have scored. So third tackle here for the Titans. Mitch Rain, 5 metres out, tackled there, 1 metre short. This is just terrible. Destiny Q's, I think the whole comp needs to relax calling new players future stars. Yeah, I would agree. Jared Wallace, Sammy, brother. Sammy's still going here. And he's going to get taken down 3 minutes short, 4th tackle. Final simulations, one last time I'm going to hide you, my dude. So that's going to be Fogarty over the top, and it's going to be the Don. It's going to be a knock-on from the Titans. Lovely. Darcy Morris says Titans played awesome versus the Tigers. They were okay. They still conceded 30 points. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you are new around here. We're not always like this. Put it that way. We're not always like this. Pete Racer, he also goes for the Titans because he's not a bandwagoner. I'm absolutely a bandwagoner. Get around the Titans. I bandwagon the Gold Coast because we are a bandwagon team, absolutely. How about that? Solify says Titans are my second favourite team. Good on you, man. It's the second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 30 metres out here from their own line. Angus Cook says, to lose the one place and you play 14 played and we lose by 26 points and you are losing by 32 and still going. Angus Cook, brother, the Dogs are last place. You came second last year. You are last place and lost to the Titans last week. Your team is shithouse. The Dogs are diabolically shithouse, right? Why are you talking? Your team literally just got pumped this week and got pumped by the Titans last week. What on earth are you doing, you wooden spoon, a little twat? 5th tackle here for the Sharks. They're 40 metres out from their own line. Your team is diabolically shithouse, and it actually baffles me that you have the ability to come on here and comment about another team while you're a Dogs fan. Your team sucks shit. 5th tackle here for the Titans. They're going to be 10 metres out from their own line. And Don's going to catch that ball 15 metres out. That Sharks boy says, you're last. Do Angus. You'll probably go for the ruse. It's a tosser. So first tackle here for the Titans. Kid, man, your team is literally last. Like, enjoy that one. I hope you get the wooden spoon. And I hope you enjoy getting the wooden spoon. You absolute pleb. So first tackle here for the Sharks. They're 18 metres out here from the Titans line. Right-hand side they go. Sean Johnson now with the ball. Aaron Watts now gets it to about 10 metres out. Second tackle here. 18 minutes left here. Right-hand side they go. Sean Johnson, they'll score here. No, they will not. They'll knock it on. Thank God. There you go. Solify says, how sad trying to call Titans bad, but they go for the Bulldogs. They got one win. No, they got one win. And considering the Titans beat the Dogs last week, it's a big call too, to be honest with you. There you go. That Sharks boy says, imagine getting beat by the Broncos, mate. To be fair, mate, the Titans did too. We beat the Broncos, but in the same sense, like they also beat us, so it's a bit of a 50-50 there. Dyslexic Wombat says, how many Prems have the Titans got compared to the Dogs? Same amount of premierships in the same amount of period of time the Titans have been in the competition. So Dogs won before 2007. Titans haven't won after 2007. So that means that the Dogs and the Titans, for all I give a shit, are on the same amount of premierships because I don't care about what happened before 2007. I'm a Gold Coast fan. My team was not in the competition. So congratulations on your history, but I just don't give a shit. So Mitch Rain here with the ball, 25 minutes out even on their own line. Ollie Fig says Bulldogs beat the Sharks at least. Yeah, congratulations. They also lost to the Titans last week. So second tackle here, Jared Wallace, 35 minutes out here on their own line. Somebody says, I'm guessing a loss here might affect the Titans' points differential with regards to the top 8. You're like, yes, it will. Moaki Fodawaker with a good run here. Tanner Boyd following through, and Moaki's going to step around. Should have passed that ball to Tanner Boyd, but nice little run there by Moaki. He'll get to about 20 metres out here. Solify, aren't you a Broncos fan? If you're a Broncos fan, then you also haven't won a premiership since the Titans have been in the comp. So there you go. Right-hand side here, Brian Kelly kicks it through, and the Sharks will get the ball here 1 metre out from their own line. Now Militalo's going to be away here, taken down 15 metres out from his own line. And the Sharks will get taken down 20 metres out. All right. Catcher. That's makes we've got pumped by the Broncos. Dingo says, gosh, it's like me talking crap to Panthers fans. That is what it is, guys. You know, it's to be expected. Obviously, I'm in a bad mood today, and, you know, people are trying to have a crack, but Dogs fans, like if you're a Panthers fan or a Manly fan or maybe not a Panthers. Well, Panthers, at least they've got their wins and stuff. They haven't won a premiership since the Titans have been in the comp, but at least they're doing very well right now. You know, you can't argue that. Rabbitohs have. Even the Dragons have won a premiership since we've been in the comp. But Bulldogs fans, please pipe down. Like, the only grand final you were in the last 10 years, and you got absolutely flogged by the Rabbitohs. So what are you, buddy, talking about? So fifth tackle here, and they're going to boot this one down, and Sean Johnson will kick it over the sideline here, 25 metres out from the line. Jesse says, but BKR, I like the Gold Coast. Good on you, man. Appreciate you, Jesse. There you go. Sharks Boy says, Daz, you lost to the Titans and we're winning against, so doesn't that mean we're better than you? Well, Shark supporter, you're actually still below the Titans, so as much as you beat the Titans, you're still below them. So it's like, cool, but like, let's relax on regards to saying that, because that team beat that team and this team beats this team, that we're better than them. Like, come on, brother. What are you talking about? So 15 minutes to go here at the game. By the way, guys, I implore you to look at a streamer who will still stay with their team and stream the entire time while they're down 38-6. I know a lot of streamers who do not finish off their games, especially with the shit that's getting thrown. So second tackle here with the Titans, 50 minutes out here. Noah 6 says Reds beating the Chiefs. Yeah, they did. Good result there for the Reds. Big result. They nearly coughed it up in the end, but they still held on to win that one. Vault Hunter says, didn't Melbourne beat the Dogs in the grand final? Oh, they did also beat them in the grand final too. There you go. Well done, Dogs. Well done. So 30 minutes out here from the line. Fourth tackle here. James displays the man, the myth, the legend. There you go. So fourth tackle here, Titans left-hand side, 35 minutes out. It's going to be Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd gets off to Sammy. Sammy here, should be a try. Will not get to, he'll get tackled down 15 minutes out, fifth tackle. Pete Reyes says, did I disappear when the Broncos getting beaten? Not necessarily. Kind of. Not really, though. Not really. Not noticeably, I guess. Moylan's going to get the ball here. He's going to go away. It's going to be a try. Good night. Good night. Moylan is still going, but Jared Wallace is going to catch him. Jared Wallace just caught Matt Moylan. I'm taking this game as a win. Jared Wallace just caught Matt Moylan. Jared Wallace just caught Matt Moylan. You are shitting me, Matt Moylan. Jared Wallace. Jared Wallace just got caught Matt Moylan. How is that Jamal Fogarty's fault? 10 in the bin for Jamal Fogarty here. How is that a 10 in the bin? All he's doing is running back. He's not even looking. They pass the ball into him. How is that a sin bin? That's hilarious. He literally didn't do anything. He's just running back and they threw the ball at him. He literally throws the ball forward into him. That's a forward pass. Oh, no. Oh, man. How is that a sin bin? That was, firstly, it's a forward pass into Jamal Fogarty. Secondly, what is Jamal Fogarty meant to do there? And thirdly, what on God's name earth is Matt Moylan getting caught by bloody... how is that a sin bin? Like, what on God's name earth? How is that a sin bin? She means the Sharks are terrible. Big ass sport. When did I say the Sharks are terrible? They are bottom 4, mind you. But they will jump into 11th place, which is still below the Titans. So, I call every team terrible. I call every team shithouse. We're fair on this channel. I'll call the Titans shithouse. Everyone is. Everyone outside of the top 2 are shithouse. And Militalo will score. Oh, no, held up. Maybe, or maybe try. Philip Sammy says no. I think Philip Sammy held up here. Melmo, what is happening here? You're going to have a good time timing people out, aren't you? You've missed out on a great shoot of hiding people and timing people out. A lot of people are hidden from the channel. Sharks Boy says because they are shithouse. Well, pretty much everyone outside the top 2 is shithouse. Ish. John Paul, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. I will emphasize, guys, I'm not usually like this on stream. For anyone new around here. I'm not normally like this on stream. Destin Q says, surely Sharkies don't put 50 on years, right? Because that ruins the premiership chances. Destin! Stop it! We have still got a premiership chance because we didn't concede 50 against the Panthers. So how about we're still in the premiership race if we still lose this by less than 50? How about that? That Sharks position really not usually. I'm not at all. And that's not a try. That's held up. That's held up. Oh, man. What a fun day. What a fun day. That's made since we beat the Panthers. You pretty much did. Pretty much, just without the pretty much. Stevie Simanu says, who's going to be the wing pair for New South Wales? Brian to Owen, Josh Adokar. In my opinion. Melbourne says Josh Schuster better than Walsh. Disagree. He's also out for this game, but Walsh has been suspended, apparently. Pete Rose says, this hasn't been your day. No, it has not, Pete. But the Cubbies won, and we're now top of the division. Let's go. Yeah! Knock on from the Sharks. The comeback's on for the Titans. Let's go. Jimmy Bill says, yeah, sometimes he's shitty and blunt with people. It's going to be a knock on for the... no, it's going to be Titans penalty. We basically won the game. Not really, bro. I never really kind of have this much of a crack. Like, I would never make a your mum joke. Usually, I do my best to be as professional as I possibly can, and I don't swear and all that sort of shit, but today's just not my day, so it's like, at this point, I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, I'll do what I want today. Gooseberg says, I feel you sometimes we have them shit-ass days, but, man, your streams really cheer me up and give me a good laugh always. I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate comments like that. So, Antonio says, well, I did not expect the Titans to get smashed against the Sharks. Have they not been performing? They have not been performing, my man. They have not been performing. So, David Feeder here, running sideways. Gets the ball offloaded to Tino Fast-Malawi, though. And gets it outside to Herbert. Herbert's going to get out to Anthony Don. Last try wins, maybe. Second tackle here with the Titans, 15 minutes out. Bill Short says the mum joke's been on fire. Yeah, but I would never do that. Like, I do my best to be as professional as I can, guys. But just today, it's just something in that situation where I just don't care. Mwaki for the Wakey here, 10 minutes out. Left-hand side, they go Mwaki. He's been pretty decent today, in my opinion, Mwaki. I think he's been one of our better players in a very poor team. But Feeder gets the offloader here for Philip Sammy. Sammy here should have gone, just made the run, but he does not do a third tackle here for the Titans. They're 8 meters short here. Jesse Bollock says, what do you think about AJ? Well, he's injured in this game, but he's a fantastic fullback. Right-hand side here, Tanner Boyd. Right-hand side they come. It's going to be Aaron Clark, and he's going to get taken down 4 meters short. Jesse Bollock says, Titans and Maroons in trouble. Why are the Maroons in trouble? They won last year when you guys were saying they were in trouble. So fifth tackle here for the Titans. They're 1 minute short. Melmo, stop it. I'm not okay. I will time moderators out too. Oh! That's an unbelievable tackle without the unbelievable part. It's a tackle, but not really. It's an unbelievable tackle without the unbelievable and tackle part. There was no unbelievable tackle. It was no tackle. Somebody says, still good to see you staying strong on the streaming, Blaze. Even went on the verge of a Titans defeat, although I'm a bit behind here. Well, mate, the Sharks are going to score again here. The Sharks are going to score again here. No! Get him out! Oh, he's got out! Hey! Oh! Yeah, that's a win for us. I'll take it. Charlie Barnes says, what happened? That happened. That's what happened, mate. That's what happened. Savannah. Jesse Bullock says AJ Ponga and Munster gone. Well, have we seen how bad AJ's injury is yet? What are they challenging in the Sharks? What do you mean challenging it out? He went out. Sharks supporters just said Titans just won. Got to be honest. You got to be honest, and they did. They did. Deep 34 Players says, how are Titans losing? So, there's a weird thing in rugby league called a try. It means if you get 4 points for it, if you put the ball down over the line, it's 4 points, right? It's obviously out. It means that if you put the ball down over the line, that means it's 4 points for your team. And then if you get the ball between the two posts, then that's 2 points, right? So, the more times you put the ball over the line, the more times your team's going to have more points. And the Sharks have done that more times than the Titans. So, how the Sharks beat the Titans? That's our knowledge with Blaze. Max Watson says, aren't they bringing in 2 new teams soon? Next couple of seasons or something. Redcliffe will come in about 2 years' time, 2023. And then I think the second New Zealand team on the South Island will be coming in, which will be awesome to see. There's a lot of talk about that second New Zealand team. Left-hand side here, Mitch Rain. He's going to rain down. It's last try wins, by the way, guys. It's last try wins. So left-hand side here, 5 minutes out. Ollie Thig, you also go have a look at the Raiders game, and we also dropped the ball over the line 4 times. We win that game if we didn't drop the ball over the line 4 times. So 4 tackle here. All well and good to look back at it, though. So right-hand side here. Mitch Ray gets it off to Tanner Boyd. Gets it outside to Aaron Clark. Aaron Clark to Tita Fast-Malawi. Fast-Malawi steps on the inside here. Still going, and taking down 2 minutes short. Ollie Thig says, really, I'm speaking the truth, really. I'm speaking it. Left-hand side here, Tanner Boyd. Up it goes. And the kick is actually pretty decent, but the Sharks are going to catch the ball inside their own buddy Ingo. 7 tackle set. Jimmy Bill says, Daz, mate, you play the doggies. That's how you score points. Yeah, that's a fair call too. Or you play the Titans. I would nearly say the Titans are on par with the Dogs for defense. I would. I dead set would. Sammy says, we're seeing a future Kiwi team coming in just to help back up the Warriors for a little derby when they meet. Yeah, exactly right. It'd be awesome to see. Jessica, is it just me that has a love-hate relationship with the Titans because I feel like you sort of do with the Bronx? I have a love-hate relationship with the Broncos because I grew up in Brisbane until I was 13. But I love talking shit, right, to the Broncos fans. So that's why I cop it. And that's why I sit here and I'll cop it the entire 80 minutes because I will give it and I will take it. You know what I'm saying? So I literally would, I don't mind. But in the same sense, like when it comes to the Broncos, I really couldn't care less if they won. Like, I just couldn't care less. Multibro says, Brisbane doing better than the Titans. Brisbane are in 15th place, Multibros. Your team sucks ass. So first tackle here for the Titans. They're away here. The Don is outpacing Will Chambers. A good little run there from the Don, though. Good little run there from the Don. So left-hand side here, it's going to be Tanner Boyd. He's running on through. Tanner Boyd steps around, taking down at the halfway point. Bloody Broncos doing better than the Titans. The Broncos just come off a 40-point loss, and they're 15th. 15th. Well done, mate. Well done. Fourth tackle here, right-hand side, Titans here. So Mwaki Fodawaker, good run, gets out to about 20 metres after the Sharks line. It is last try wins, by the way, guys. If you are just tuning in, it is last try wins. We're also 3 likes away from 110. Bang it up. Bang it up. Thumbs up. So that's going to be a terrible kick there from the Titans. Jessica Kavanagh, thank you very much for subscribing. Sharks have got a good win. They do. Well done. Cool. Good. I'm really weighing up whether I should bother doing this Manly night stream after this, by the way, guys. I really am. Max Watson says, do you think they'll split it into 2 separate competitions almost? 8 in each, like the NBA? Yes, I do, eventually. Yes. Noah 6 says the Titans average 4 tries. Yeah, well, today we're averaging 1. Code says, what place do you think Manly will get? Oh, Connor Tracy's going to score. No! Tripped up last second there. Tripped up last second. 4 tackle here. What place do I think Manly will get? Probably that. Probably 5th. I think that long term, the Rabbitohs, Eels, Storm, and Panthers are going to be able to outdo them. I think the Manly are in a red hot bit of form, but there'll be a point where they'll fall down a little bit, I think. But then again, they don't have a great deal of Origin. But then Trbojevic is out for Origin. So, yeah, look, there will be an Origin period will be tough for them because we all know how they play without no Tommy T. And the Sharks will get taken down their 5th tackle 2 minutes out. Solidify says, did Titans score first? Yeah. Yes, sir. Lawrence Dugerman says, this is Gold Coast 3rd attempt at being a franchise. That was before I was born, brother. That was before I was even... No, sorry. The second one was around 97, right? I was 3 years old. The Gold Coast was not my team. I am not a fan of the Gold Coast who weren't the Titans. So that has no relation. The Gold Coast Titans began in 2007. I am a Titans fan. I am not a Gold Coast Chargers fan. Or a Gold Coast fan of any team previously. So your comment sucks. And I'm going to time you out because that is just a stupid comment. So Fast Malawi here gets tackled down about 40 minutes out here from the line. I've seen your comments going through, Lawrence Dugerman. You're a bit of a flog, mate. I've been seeing you trying to get at me, and you did kind of get me finally, but your comment's stupid because I'm not a fan of the Gold Coast from before the Titans. I was too young, and actually, if I want to be honest with you, I'd be more inclined when I was a very young kid to go for the Broncos because I was in Brisbane until I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, doesn't work with me, my dude. Cos says, what is your top 4, first to 4th? Panthers, Storm, Rabbitohs, and probably Eels. Probably, maybe Manly. It'll be Eels and Manly for that 4th spot. Zampai says, bro, with 11 when the Titans joined. I was 13. I was 13, yeah. I was 13. So first tackle here, Tanner Boyd. Titans here have a chance. Tina Fast Malawi, 15 metres out. Last try wins, by the way, guys. The Gold Coast have a... Oh, that's right. We have that Jamal Fogarty sin bin. I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that Jamal Fogarty sin bin. So third tackle here. Right-hand side they come. That's going to be Tanner Boyd. It's going to be Aaron Clark kicks it through. And the bounce is bad for the Sharks. And it will be a drop at him from the Sharks to the Titans. Stevie says, is Latrell Mitchell able to play Origin? Yeah, man. Just because he's suspended doesn't mean you can't play, but he's back now. So, yeah, absolutely. 2 likes away from 110, by the way, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Hope you still have enjoyed this stream today, despite the fact that it's been a very, very different stream to normal. But with 4 minutes left here, the Titans will get a dropout, and it is last try wins. Jessica Kavanagh says, who has been the best player? From who? From which team? For the Titans, probably Mwaki Fodawaker. From the Sharks, you'd probably be looking at Like, obviously, Molitalo. You got to have a look at Jesse Ramey. He's been very good. Matty Morton's been pretty okay. That's a sin bin there for the... that's a sin bin here for the Sharks, I think. I don't know. The whole Sharks team's been pretty decent. Ashton Ellis Jamal's back on. No, he's not. Still got the sin bin on top. Much says, all good, bro. Sometimes we need a kick in the butt to get back on track. I'm a Warriors fan, so I feel your pain, mate. Oh, man. We get kicked in the butt every single week, man. You know? We get kicked in the butt every single week. We've been doing it for... I know, this is what the thing is. Like, I say every time, someone asks me, they're like, who's the hardest team to support? I'd say it's either Titans, Warriors, Eels, or Tigers. Those 4 teams have a very, very large, unsuccessful history. David Feeder will probably score a try here. No, we'll get it held up. Nice defense there from the Sharks. So those 4 teams are very difficult to support. Zempire, subscribe, appreciate you. But Titans and Warriors and Eels are probably the most out of those 3 teams. But, even then, it's like, look, the Tigers haven't made the finals in 10 years, so you could definitely add them amongst it. I think much for subscribing, by the way, bro. So, Mitch Rain here with the ball, 3 meters out. Right-hand side, chance here. Tanner Boyd, out to the wing, taken down. No, Brian Kelly, steps on the inside, gets it to Kevin Proctor. We're going to score a try. Last try wins. Last try wins! We win! Yes! Yes! We win! Oh, maybe penalty. Maybe penalty. Oh, no. No, maybe penalty. We win. If it's a try, we win. Ezra Doga says, wow, the immaturity. What do you mean? The immaturity? I've been very mature all stream. Not really. I'm from the GC, but I go for Para. That's how I got into NRL. But I go back in 2004. No premiership wins, but still supporting them always, so I know how you feel. Exactly right. But why, if you're from the Gold Coast, why do you start supporting Parramatta? Especially in 2004. Were they good then? They were like, I can't remember. It's a confirmed trouble away. Why do you start going for Parramatta if you're from the Gold Coast? That's just a question. I'm not insulting you. Just asking. Pete Ray says, the Shark supporter of your team sucks now. Yeah, exactly right. You lost. Take that, Shark supporter. Take that! We win! Take that, Sharks fans. You thought you won the game. What was last try wins? Did you get the memo? I don't think so. So take that. It was last try wins. And I don't want to hear anything about it not being last try wins. And we're gonna miss the kick. No conversion. James Andrews says, I know how it feels when your footy team lose. I'm an Eagles fan. Are you saying you're a Manly fan? You know how it feels to be a Titans fan? Because you lost a couple of games at the start of the season, and now you're like top 6. Is that? Are we? Hello, newsroom. Can we just confirm that was the comment that he's saying that Manly knows how Titans fans feel? Shit, man. What's your buddy shitting me? James Anderson says West Coast Eagles. Brother, the West Coast Eagles won a grand final a few years ago. What you talking about? The West Coast Eagles won a grand final literally like 4 years ago. 3 years ago. 4 years. Was it 2018? Or 2017? No, it's 2018 West Coast. No, I think it was 28 West Coast versus Collingwood, wasn't it? What you buddy talking about? Buddy, West Coast know how it feels to lose. Oh man, you won a buddy premiership 3 years ago. Nick Bass Guitar Cover says, go the Dragons about 20 times. Yeah, they did really well against the Tigers on Friday night. James says 2018. Butter! You don't know nothing about what the Titans and fans are feeling. I'm not really having a crack at you, man. I'm just saying, like, no, you don't. You won a premiership 3 years ago. So four tackle here for the Titans, 35 metres out. Left-hand side, Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd here. Steps on the inside, taken down 25 metres out. Everything in else is Sharks at times. I would say Sharks at times, yeah. They went 50 years without winning a comp, so they absolutely, before 2016, knew how it felt. But nowadays, they expect better. That's going to be a knock-on from the Sharks, but it won't be. Zotix Player says, you look kind of like Lonzo Ball for the NBA. That's my brother. Dasmate says, try being a Suns and Bulldogs fan. Haven't you heard of me? I'm BKR Bull. Jessica Kavanagh says, go to Sharks, 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 Sharks. There you go. Mel Mercer says, 2018 was a horrible AFL Grand Final. Here comes the Collingwood fans. Actually, you know what was a great game? I think the greatest game in history was actually yesterday's Geelong versus Collingwood game. Anyway, that one. You like that one? Nick Bay says, Titans are okay, but the Dragons are amazing. The Dragons are amazingly shithouse. They lost to the Tigers on Friday. Oh, come on, man. Was that when they draw in the final of the AFL against Kilda and they smashed them the week after, bro? That was Collingwood versus St Kilda back in 2012? Or was that... No, was that 2010? I can't remember. So Collingwood St Kilda was like 2012 or 2010. Well, anyway, guys, that's game over. Screw this game. I'm jumping off. Yeah, I'm weighing up whether I do this Manly Knights game, guys. I'll do it. You know, shit it. Screw it, man. Screw it. I'll do that. I'll stream the next game too. Obviously, it's not going to be... I just couldn't really care less. But in the same sense, I'll do it just to have a bit of laugh and a bit of fun with you guys. So, guys, I will stream that Knights Manly game right after this. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Thumbs up. Apologies if you took offense to anything we said today. It's not usually what we're like. It's just kind of the day, kind of that it is. But next stream will be a bit different, and we'll actually talk some footy without talking shit. But, alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes' time for the next game. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.